Number 2, men on, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on. This is
Mike is hot.
with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Yo, what it is, Duke City.
That was a long one.
I got more breath power now. Good, since I don't want to say quit, Jake, but I'm not smoking anymore.
Oh wow, no more dots.
No more friggin' dats.
No heaters.
No more golf course heaters.
Wow.
Yeah,
Proud of you.
it's been over a month,
Really?
but I got that stamina now.
Yeah.
It translates not only in the bedroom, but also onto the golf course, i.e. the top golf course, which is where we are today for the YMCA charity golf tournament.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yes. Rocking it at Top Golf all day. We're on air 4 to 7. Top Golf tourneys going 5 to whenever they kick us out. Let's just say that.
Yeah, and I know they close at like 1 a.m., so it could be a party all night long.
Come down here. Check out the auction. By the way, you're listening to 2 Men On 95.9 FM, AM 610, The Sports Animal. And what we're doing here today at Top Golf is we're having a lot of fun for a great cause. If you ain't got nothing going on in between now and 5:30, get down to Top Golf right now. We could squeeze in a couple players. You got 4, 5, 6 of the homies. You want to come have some fun for a great cause? Get down here. Come support the YMCA. And look, you want to play golf? Come down here and check out the auction. We got a lot of great sports memorabilia, some Super Bowl footballs from the Denver Broncos Super Bowl run. We got a little Teller vodka gift basket.
I know you're going after that one.
Most importantly, hey, what I'm going after would already put a $500 bid on is the co-branded YMCA 2 Men On autographed helmet.
Yeah, I saw
what we did.
I got outbid.
Okay, well, you still
You
got a
put
chance.
money towards your own item?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how
You put
hard.
money towards your own item?
Yeah, it goes to a great cause, and I'll keep my own item. It's got my sticker on it. It's got the YMCA branded sticker on it. It's got the 2 Men On branded sticker on it. Why ain't I going to go after my own stuff? And I'll tell you what, you come down here to Top Golf, you outbid me for my own helmet. You want to know why I want that helmet?
Why do you want that helmet?
Because it's got Hall of Famer Brian Urlacher's autograph on it.
Okay.
It's got Hall of Famer Rondé Barber's autograph on it. It's got Hall of Famer and Minnesota Viking Marie Carl Eller's autograph on it.
Whoa.
The
big
greatest defensive end in Minnesota Vikings history. You heard me. You heard me right, Marie. Jared Allen can suck it. Carl Eller all day. It's got UFC champion Sugar Sean O'Malley's autograph on it.
That's honestly why I want it.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why
a
you
big
want it.
fan.
You're a big purple hair guy.
Actually, no, shockingly. My number one rule in life is not to trust anybody with colored hair, but for some reason, I trust Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Okay. That's a great I love your reasoning. I love your thought process, and I'm here for it. UFC Hall of Famer Rashad Evans, he's on the helmet. Speaking of colored hair, Carrot Top, his autograph's on it.
That one's sick.
Yeah, Lee Steinberg, the guy who was the subject of the Jerry Maguire movie, his autograph's on it.
That's cool.
All kinds of other current ballers, Derwin James,
Ooh,
the legend Jamar Chase.
that I like.
And 50 other autographs on this thing. It's a one-of-one item.
Nothing else exists like this in the world.
No, it is unique as it gets. It's right here behind me. They're nice enough to hand it to me so I can show it off here on the interwebs. If you're watching on Facebook Live or you're watching on YouTube Live, I'm holding up the helmet right now, and it is about as cool and sexy as it gets. And
it still looks like it could be worn.
It could be worn.
Like, for sure.
You could definitely CTE somebody in this helmet still. But
I
I wouldn't, because you'd mess up all these sexy autographs.
Yeah.
From friend of the show, Joel, joining us online. He said he's getting QVC vibes right now. And then he reiterated top tier QVC vibes. So what you can do, if you can't come out here to Top Golf and hang with the boys, you can go online to biddingforgood.com/YMCACNM. That's YMCACNM to bid on all of the items here. And they close at the end of the tournament. This is your only chance today, right now, to get this awesome stuff. Again, go to biddingforgood.com/YMCACNM for your chance to strip this helmet from my fingers.
I think at this rate, Van, you're walking home with this thing, even if it comes out to a $2,000 bid.
I got a max.
Okay.
I'm not telling you the max,
Right.
but I have a max for this helmet.
Just write it down on a piece of paper for me so I can have an idea. So
Right now, my max is 505.
Okay.
Shout out to New Mexico. Shout out to the YMCA of Central New Mexico. Gonna have a lot of fun all day today at Top Golf. Got some great guests joining us. A lot of NFL talk. We got some crazy words from one of the legends of the game, Joe Montana. We're going to tell you all about that right when we get back. But for now, what a place to be on a Thursday.
I love Top Golf, honestly. This is one of my favorite places to bring friends, bring a date. It's just one of the best environments. And honestly, I have a pretty good amount of people I know that work here.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's definitely some hookups.
I mean, you're a legend in these parts because most of the service staff here is closer to your age than mine.
Yeah, oh, come on.
And I heard like when
Jake,
when you walked in, I heard people whispering, is that the Santa Fe guy who's on all the TikToks? Is he on the Instagrams? Is that him?
Shockingly, that does not happen as much as you think it would.
Well, I already took one selfie on my way up here from a friend of the show. They're playing in another tournament right next to where we're set up. We're upstairs right now at Top Golf in the banquet room. At the stroke of 5, we're taking the setup outside so you can hear the tournament as it happens. Going to be, doing a little Top Golf play calling.
Yeah.
We're going to give you the sights and sounds and what we're seeing throughout the day while we're talking sports and sports-adjacent content all day today on 2 Men On 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal.
This is
if you didn't recognize the voice talking, I am one Van Nunley. You are one young Jake Cassio. Welcome back to the program, my friend.
Welcome back too, Van, even though you're here every day.
Not here at Top Golf is back at the studio, one super producer, stand-up comedian, NFL enthusiast, and producer of mandatory NFL headlines with A-Marie, one A-Marie Castillo. What's happening?
Thank you for that introduction, Van. I like how hyped up you are today. I'm even more hyped up because we're officially 1 week away from NFL kickoff.
7 days.
1
baby
week away till Detroit Lions head to Arrowhead to take on the Super Bowl reigning champions, Kansas City Chiefs.
I'll just say it right now. Chiefs money line and Detroit
so
in the
not
points.
The 6.5.
I'm taking Detroit.
That's 6.5 points. Wait, like straight up?
Straight up.
Oh, you're crazy.
You're
crazy.
Yeah, we're starting the season off.
Buffalo
with,
Bills, I'm mad.
We're starting the season off by taking an underdog.
You mad?
Oh, I am a little.
You mad?
I'm a little mad.
We'll be talking NFL all day today.
Jake,
all day
gotta take your heart out of it. Gotta take your heart out.
I'm thinking gambling wise. I'm taking the Lions still. I think they're just going to be a better
That's why you gotta
team.
take your heart out of it when you gamble.
Yeah. I mean, he's not betting on the Bills. That's where his heart is.
Yeah, never bet on
He's
the Bills.
where his brain is. And
Only time I'll bet on a Bills game is when I bet on a safety to happen.
I mean, you're an insane person taking Detroit money line. Detroit plus 6.5 is as sexy as it gets.
Yeah, that's beautiful. But I want the gold.
All right, A-Marie, who you got 1 week from today?
Oh, Kansas City. I will go back and forth until day of if I'm taking the 6.5 points. That's a very tough spread for me for opening NFL kickoff in the Detroit Lions.
What's the over-under at?
It just got real at
Let me
Top
check it out.
Golf. Friend of the show, Matt, just handing me a little cocktail. So, I mean, it's about to get real.
What
right
service?
now.
Ready.
And it won't be it's the first one, but it will not be the last here at Top Golf today, as we're going to have a lot of fun for a great cause.
Well, you have to do the drinking for me today, Van.
That's fair. Your sabbatical's not over
It
yet.
is not.
How you feel?
No,
You feeling
not till-
sexy?
I feel awesome. 25 pounds down.
25 pounds down.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. Going for 40.
26 after your next deuce.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Shave that mustache, you'd be down 27.
The weigh-in, let's just say, always happens after my morning
Morning
meeting.
constitution.
The morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's smart.
The over-under for the Lions Chiefs is 54.5 points.
Under.
Yeah, I like the under on that one. I think Detroit's going to play some defense and keep that Kansas City high explosive offense under wraps.
Yeah. Under Detroit Lions money line. Let's start the season off.
Ooh,
Buddy, that is
Jakey
bold.
boy.
That is super bold.
I mean, everybody doesn't want to take it, so that makes me want to take it. Not every favorite is going to be a winner.
Oh, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
And I think we start the season off with an upset. It's going to be a wild ride. And I'm calling it right now. Detroit Lions finish 12-5.
Ooh. We're going to be doing our NFL preview next Tuesday and next Wednesday with all of our winners, our playoff attendees, and, of course, championship game and Super Bowl winners. Stay tuned for that next Tuesday and Wednesday. Next Tuesday, the boys are back at Howie Sports page. Let's go. Next Tuesday, we're going to be doing our fantasy drafts from Howie's, and then every single Monday after that, we'll be raging at the page with the Monday Maniacs at Howie Sports page. It's the place to be. There's no other place in town to watch Monday Night Football except for Howie Sports page with the boys. Jake, I know you're a Howie's fan.
I have been a big supporter of Howie's since I was able to enter into a bar legally.
Like 2 years ago.
3 years
Three.
ago.
How
Okay.
dare you?
Oh.
3.
Okay.
Yeah. I love Howie's. It's one of my favorite bars just in the world, period. When I go into Howie's, time stands still. And the only thing that matters is the inside family that's there. Everybody that's inside Howie's, it's a little family. And what's on the TV.
Yeah, by the way, expletive Olive Garden, because they stole Howie's motto. Because when you're there, you're family.
Oh, wow.
They
I didn't know
they
that was Olive Garden's
They didn't
motto.
copyright that.
Yeah, I thought Olive Garden's motto was soup and salad special.
Yeah. You're not going to eat this because you got too much soup and salad. Put your chick parm in a box.
If you
Take
want to
it
call
home.
it chick parm.
McDonald's with waiters.
For Italians.
Hell of a program today. Going to have some special guests from the YMCA, 445 and 545. A lot of NFL talk, a lot of sports adjacent talk. And we're coming in hot because when we get back, one of the GOATs, assigned a GOAT that you may not have thought he was the GOAT. And I'll tell you all about that vague teaser when we get back. You're listening to 2 Men On 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal.
Clear.
Traffic right now, northbound on I-25 south of the city. We do have a complete closure at mile marker 209 due to police activity. That is on the Isleta Pueblo. Expect heavy delays there. You're going to want to seek out an alternate route. So if you're headed that way, make plans or be really patient as you try to get through that. Back here in town, northbound on I-25 at the Montgomery exit, dealing with crash cleanup. That's causing slowdown starting back at the interchange. Westbound on Paseo right now, things moving slow between Jefferson and 2nd Street. Alameda westbound, still dealing with some congestion between 2nd Street and Coors. And southbound on I-25, things moving slow right now from Osuna to Montgomery. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Celebrate Cherry Fridays with the Sports Animal. Every Friday before a home game, we're turning the town cherry. Need new Lobo gear? The Sports Animal's got you. Join the Sports Animal for a t-shirt raid in the parking lot of one Albertsons somewhere in the city. Get your Lobo gear and home game tickets while supplies last.
Join us from the parking lot of the Albertsons on Juan Tabo and Candelaria this Friday at 8 a.m. while shirts and tickets last.
Get there quick and help us paint the town cherry. From 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Cumulus Media is featuring our local distilleries during Spirits Week, August 28th through September 1st, where every day you've got a chance to grab an incredible sweet deal from each distillery. We're talking half-off gift certificates from Safe House Distilling Company, Town and Ranch, Red River Brewing Company and Distillery, Vara Winery and Distillery, and Albuquerque Distilling. Our state has a rich history of distilling, made even better by incorporating local ingredients like chili, herbs, and fruits to create some really unique regional flavors. New Mexico's craft spirits industry continues to grow, and our distilleries are playing a key role in shaping our local drink culture. So keep your ears open, because every day this week from 9 a.m. until they sell out, you can grab a $50 gift certificate to each of our Spirits Week distilleries for just $25. One distillery every day. It's an exclusive week of sweet deals to celebrate New Mexico spirits. Listen every day for your sweet deal during Spirits Week. These days, it's important to know people and businesses you can trust. There's a lot of places where you can buy a vehicle, but there's only a few local dealerships where you'll find honest people who have your best interests in mind. And Fiesta Subaru is one of them. We've been helping our neighbors save money and drive dependable cars for years, and we'd love to help you. With new Subarus arriving daily, you're going to love our selection and the peace of mind you'll get driving a Subaru from Fiesta. So stop by and see us today at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas, or just start driving now at fiestasubaru.com.
You can host the best backyard barbecue. You can find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
When you get nachos, tacos, empanadas, spicy queso with jalapenos, Pepto-Bismol's there.
20 seconds.
It's effective relief from nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, and diarrhea. All the things that can happen unexpectedly on vacation. So before you travel, pack the Pepto.
Nice.
Have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach.
Before Jakey's time.
Directed. Keep out of reach of children.
I made him Google Dan Marino.
Sound.
I just want to be young again.
I know
Watch
Dan
Ace
Marino.
Ventura.
Come on!
Mike is hot.
Okay, I'm feeling this.
Yeah, this is really nice. Ooh, a little. Send me
This is the
song.
vibe. This is the vibe I want all
Yeah.
day today.
Send me the song, Gabe Maria. I need this.
Welcome back to the
I
program.
will figure out how we do that.
You're listening to Two Men On 95.9 FM, AM 610, The Sports Animal. One Van Nunley right here. One Jake Cassio right there.
Right there, right. We're right next to each other. It's like I can see myself on your computer.
Ooh, that's how close we are.
I know.
In proximity and in real life, because we'll break the fourth wall a little bit. We're dear friends in real life.
We
too.
are.
You're not just some talent that, I'm totally abusing and exploiting right now. I enjoy your presence next to me.
Van has shown me many places of Albuquerque I have not seen before.
Dark stuff. I've shown you some dark stuff.
You turned me in from boy
Oh,
to
boy.
man.
I showed you, yes, much like the R&B group from Philadelphia. Shout out to Motown Philly. I did turn you from a boy to a man.
You
That is-
did.
That is correct.
Yeah, you brought me into this world, and you can take me out
Through-
just as easy.
Through witnessing the deep, seedy underbelly of Albuquerque, which I am a proud member of.
Yeah, I mean, you literally saw me at my most degenerate moment, and you decided, you know what, I like this guy.
I mean, it's like, if this is the worst it gets, I can't wait to see you at your best.
I know, right?
Hey, if they don't love you at your Whitney, They don't deserve you at your Beyonce, Jake.
You know,
Remember that.
I didn't know that was the saying.
Yeah, I just made it up.
I'd rather be Whitney,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, you like to party, like I
Yeah.
said.
That's why I have to take my sabbatical. If you
Back
want to
at-
go on benders, you have to incorporate healthy benders.
Absolutely. Self-care.
Balance.
Self-care,
Balance.
then self-destruction. Back at the studio, A-Marie Castillo, ready to talk some NFL. We're live at the Top Golf charity tournament here, having a lot of fun with it, having a lot of fun for a great cause. Come check out all these great auction items, including the co-branded YMCA and 2 Men On autographed helmet from everyone that we interviewed at the Super Bowl this year, including Hall of Famers Brian Urlacher, Rondé Barber, Carl Eller, MMA legends Sean O'Malley, Rashad Evans, Jamar Chase, friggin' Carrot Top, you name it. They're on this helmet. Going to have a lot of fun with it today. And if you can't make it in person to bid on these awesome items, go to biddingforgood.com/YMCACNM. One more time, that is biddingforgood.com/YMCACNM. All right, 2 players that aren't on this helmet, unfortunately, are Joe Montana and Dan Marino.
Yeah, that value would skyrocket.
And
with
the
those guys.
reason that I bring up these dinosaurs is because Joe Montana recently said that Dan Marino is the best quarterback in the history of the NFL.
Which I don't understand. I don't get it. Because I think Joe Montana is too humble to say that he's the GOAT. He doesn't want to admit that it's Tom Brady. So
Right.
he just chose the rest of the elite quarterbacks and drew a name out of a hat and was like Dan Marino.
Well, Dan Marino was a stud.
He was good.
He came into the league hot and never slowed down, never had the best team around him to catapult all the way to excellence, to be part of that multiple Super Bowl winning club. Never even got one, but Joe Montana still thinks he's the best. And Joe Montana makes a distinction in between best and greatest.
Okay,
He
so
said-
this is for the boat.
This is the boat,
Okay.
which for my money, the boat is New Jersey Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers, the best regular season statistical quarterback in the history of the NFL. But
Well,
except
my
for
boat is Blake Bortles.
Bortles?
Or Johnny Unitas.
Okay, that's a wide gap right there.
Yeah, Blake Bortles was an elite running quarterback.
He was elite at cashing checks for
Yeah.
a long time.
Mhm.
He made so much money in
And you-
NFL
And you got to
with
respect game.
almost zero success.
Hey, he went to an AFC championship game.
You're fair. That's fair.
And he beat my team.
Fair. A-Marie, do you think Joe Montana has a point at all?
Yes, I do think he has a point because, one, I'm so over the GOAT conversation in general because of generational talent and,
Sure.
you know, every generation is going to have a debate. I'm sure, like, Jake, I know we always joke about your age, but we're all going to have different GOATs, especially when there's like a decade age gap. So I do think there's a difference between great and the best, and I actually really like that conversation. And I think you make a really good point with Aaron Rodgers. But because some people call him the GOAT, I'm like, he's not the GOAT,
He's not
but
the
he's
GOAT.
one of the best.
Aaron Rodgers is the boat. And if you're older than me, you could make a good case that Dan Marino is the boat. But none of these guys are even close to being the GOAT.
I put Aaron Rodgers over Dan Marino.
I would too. Yeah, I would too. But I mean,
I think
But
for
I'm
football-
saying, though,
I think
but
for football
Younger
rings matter.
generation. Yes. Okay. Yes. I agree. He has one.
yeah, he's got one.
Aaron Rodgers has one.
But look up every statistical
But he's
metric.
had the teams. Yeah, he's had the teams too.
And we have a Walter White lookalike here at the Top Golf charity event. That is awesome.
Hey,
I didn't know that was
start
going to be
auctioning
part of the
pictures
program.
off with him.
All right, I'm taking it. I'm going to
I
take
know.
it.
I could tell in your guys' eye that something caught you guys off guard, and I know it wasn't the boat
Sure,
conversation.
yeah.
So
He is a dead ringer.
I think
I'm going to
that's
go
him.
grab him during the commercial break. You think it's really him?
Yeah, it looked identical.
Brian Cranston,
What-
I'm not sure, but Aaron Paul is a friend of the show.
Hey,
okay,
Yeah.
what about if Aaron Rodgers is one of the best regular season quarterbacks and he has a ring? then where would you put like Peyton Manning or like Drew Brees or any of those guys?
I put Peyton Manning above Aaron Rodgers, and I put Drew Brees below him.
I agree wholeheartedly with young Jake Cassio. I think he nailed that one. It's Tom Brady, and there's no argument whatsoever. He's the GOAT.
Because he has the most rings.
Yeah, not even close.
Tom Brady and just the success he had, and he, honest to God, really didn't have the most talented teams in the world around him.
Yeah.
You know, like he had one season with Randy Moss, but he didn't even win.
And set every passing record.
So sad for Randy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for the New York Giants, or excuse me, New Jersey Giants.
Thank you.
That was pretty legendary. But look, I get the point. Like you said, Jake, Joe Montana trying to be humble. He can't just point fingers at himself. He's like, it's Tom Brady, and then it's Joe Montana. Quote, Joe Montana. You can't do that.
No. But if I was Joe Montana, I'd say I was better than Tom Brady, just for the clout.
I mean,
well, I mentioned, though, people do this by generation. So, like, older guys will be like, no, I'm Tom Brady. No, Joe Montana. Like, I'm telling you, people hold on to the age they grew up in.
I agree, because like it's the same thing with like the Jordan LeBron conversation.
Yeah.
Everybody my age is gonna 9 times out of 10 say LeBron. And
Wrong.
then everyone in your generation is gonna be Jordan.
Oh, absolutely. Bingo. Hit it on the nose.
And I mean, that's just exposure, you know, like I think nowadays with the media world we live in and everybody having access to YouTube, you can look up highlights and, you know, watch documentaries about these guys at a click of a button and get that knowledge and information. And for super nerds like me who do that, you know, like I do acknowledge and respect the old time guys, but some of them just aren't on the level as some of these newer generation guys, I'd say.
The sheer numbers that Dan Marino put up in that generation of football is astounding.
In that generation, yeah. Those records have been shattered since.
Oh, for sure. It's a whole new game.
Yeah.
I think once Favre being that prolific, Favre is like the gateway in between Marino and then the Brady Manning era. And that's when football completely changed. Everyone was slinging it. But Dan Marino was so damn talented. There was a few years that the Dolphins were the only team that would throw the ball that much. They were in a class all by themselves just because of Dan Marino's talent. Also, if you want to talk about Dan Marino being the GOAT, I'll hear your argument. But you want to talk about Dan Marino being one of the GOAT good-looking quarterbacks, we could have a Jimmy G, Dan Marino argument. He was a sexy dude.
I could find
in the
5
80s and
quarterbacks
90s.
above Dan Marino in terms of looks.
All right. Today's I-9 varsity.
Varsity. I'm sorry. I mentioned this yesterday too, but Jimmy G, when in Vegas, flew with the fighter pilots.
Oh, he looked good.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's like every girl's dream, right?
Yeah.
Like the Top Gun scenario.
Sure.
I have been a Jimmy G fan purely because he's an Italian. And he's a beautiful looking man.
I kind of respect that.
He's a beautiful man.
Yeah, the greatest Italian quarterback ever.
Thanks to Dan Marino and Jimmy G, we're going to have the I-9 varsity of sexy athletes. I think we're going to do that right at 6 o'clock.
Ooh, I like it.
So we'll do the varsity of sexy athletes at 6 o'clock. Okay, look, Joe Montana, I get it. He was the most talented guy from your generation. But NFL football now, we chew up and spit out Dan Marino's once or twice a year.
Yeah, Josh Allen has literally shattered Dan Marino's like record since he's been in the AFC East.
Yeah,
and I see it all the time tweeted by the Bills account. Oh, Josh Allen has taken over Dan Marino or for some record. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it any day of the week. Whether it's a first 4 years of a career, first 5 years of a career, whatever. Josh Allen is on pace to be better than Dan Marino.
I wanted to come into this segment and call Joe Montana an idiot. And I wanted to look at some like behind the scenes, like, are they opening up a restaurant together or something? Why is Joe Montana bringing Dan Marino back
what's
into
this
the
all about?
Yeah, what's, conspiracy theory van? I'm looking for something else here. Like, did Joe Montana buy steak in the Isotoner Glove Company. Like, and he's bringing super hand model Dan Marino back. Because number one, Dan Marino is a good looking ass dude. Super talented quarterback.
Good actor.
One of the most prolific guys. Great actor. Little Nicky, Ace Ventura. He's got himself a good base of an acting career here. But I think the biggest thing he did in his whole career was sell a bunch of unnecessary Isotoner gloves to the city of Miami. You do not need to own gloves in Miami, but he sold tens of thousands of pairs of Isotoner gloves to Dolphins fans.
It's a bigger deal out there than you think, man. The Miami lifestyle is very complex and deep-rooted in culture.
Oh, okay. The culture being Isotoner gloves?
Yeah, you need fake tan.
Smart. Cover your fake tan until it soaks in, then take the gloves off.
You have to use a glove with your fake tan, or else your hands are going to look a way different shade of brown than the tan you're going for.
By the way, fake tans from now on, I'm calling Trump face.
Okay.
So we're doing that from now on this program.
And I'm going to call whatever the ladies use to put it on and apply it to themselves Dan Marino Acetoner.
Yes, I love that so much. When we get back, more NFL talk. You're listening to Two Men On, live from the Topgolf YMCA charity event. We'll be right back with more sports and sports-adjacent content. You're listening to Two Men On, 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal.
This report is sponsored
Clear.
Franchise.com. Millions protect their homes from power outages with Generac home standby generators. Would you like to be part of this lucrative industry? Generator Supercenter, the nation's #1 Generac generator dealer, has limited franchise opportunities in your area. Learn more at GeneratorFranchise.com.
And traffic right now, northbound I-25 remains closed at mile marker 209 due to police activity. Seeing heavy delays in that area, you're going to want to seek out an alternate route. That is on the Isleta Pueblo as you head back towards Albuquerque. So if you're headed that way, seek out an alternate route. Back here in town, northbound I-25 at the Montgomery exit, still dealing with that crash cleanup. That is affecting your right lane. You're going to see slowdown starting back around the interchange with that one. Westbound on Paseo, Jefferson to 2nd Street, traffic moving slow there. Also, Alameda westbound, we've still got some congestion between 2nd Street and Coors. And southbound on I-25 right now, as soon into Montgomery, traffic's moving slow there. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Opening Drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
Richard Pitino is the third-year head coach of Global Men's Basketball.
The beauty of sports is it's not that my job is any more important than anyone else's. Everybody's job is important, but it is a great lesson in life because we have no idea with rules, the way this thing is all evolving, what the future holds. So I'm grateful for today. I'm appreciative of the opportunity that has been given to me, and that's all that we have. Nothing else is promised.
Weekday mornings from 7 till 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
It can happen so easily. A few drinks become a few too many. It's time to go, and you think of calling for a ride home. Happen. You get pulled over. You lose your license. You total your car. You kill someone. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Staples has big savings on everything you need for back to school or stocking up the office. Save on all your school essentials from notebooks to markers. Save on everything you need for travel, like luggage, portable tech, and travel-size personal items. Plus, save on signs, banners, and posters from Staples print and marketing services. And now at Staples, you can save even more with $10 off document printing when you spend $40 or more. Get everything for the office and the classroom for less at Staples. Ends 9/30. Exclusions and restrictions apply. See associate or visit staples.com/print for details.
It can happen so easily. A few drinks become a few too many. It's time to go, and you think of calling for a ride home. What's the worst that could happen? You get pulled over. You lose your license. You total your car. You kill someone. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Glasheen, Vyas, and Inderman Injury Lawyers is a leading personal injury law firm in Albuquerque with a history of winning big for clients. The lawyers at GVI Law focus on catastrophic injury cases, including semi-truck wrecks, drunk driving car wrecks, and oil field injuries. They win, and they win big for their clients.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Progressive makes bundling easy and affordable. Get a multi-policy discount by combining your motorcycle, RV, boat, ATV, and more. All your protection. Bundle and save at progressive.com.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see. If something costs less,
We can do headlines too if you want.
that sounds
Let's
like
do
something to look
headlines
into.
in the
And that
5 o'clock
is
hour.
MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can
The
save
Houston,
many families up
Cougars
to
are gonna be
$500
wearing
bucks a month. And that is huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too.
I feel like we didn't talk about Hard Knocks that much. Well, we did though with Ortega.
MediShare works, too. It's been around for 30 years.
bad
Members have shared more than $5 billion.
Well, you and I agree, Jake. We're trash. Like such trash.
PO network. So
Deshaun
yeah, really,
Watson's
you
a
can save a
captain.
ton, like
University
it
of
better.
Houston wearing
Imagine
Oilers
being happy
jerseys.
with how you're taking care of your health care.
Okay.
So if you're self-employed or part of
Yeah.
the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
New Mexico has an attractive home football schedule this season, featuring in-state rival New Mexico State on September 16th, as well as conference opponents UNLV and Hawaii. Right now, when you purchase single game tickets to any game for as low as $16, you will receive 50% off the single game price for the home opener versus Tennessee Tech on September.
We're coming back in 30 seconds.
Tennessee Tech at half off. That's a crazy deal. But don't wait. Tickets will go fast. Visit golobos.com/tickets to get yours today.
You have a guest at 45. Take this to 40.
Hey,
Exciting and fast-paced podcast based on one of the most popular segments in the history of the Rich Eisen.
Just like 5 minutes in the last segment.
As a guest, you mean?
So apparently
Padre Chris
95.9
Brockman.
is
And every
down
Monday, we're going
right
to
now.
dive into the headlines from
Shocker.
Yeah.
Overreact. Are you ready?
The AM might be working then.
No holding back, buddy. I'm
Tell them to go to 610.
what you need to hear. Monday, every single wait for it Monday, wherever you listen.
I'll tell Jared.
To and look forward to. Plus, can the Broncos find a receiver? Join me, Jeff Simieta, and JJ Buck, the opening drive.
Mike is hot.
Welcome back to the program, Duke City. 2 men on 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal. We're live from the mobile John Lopez Real Estate and Coldwell Banker Legacy Studio because we're at Top Golf today for the YMCA charity tournament. Let's go.
I love golf charity events.
I have fun and making money for a great cause. Is there a better thing to do with your free time?
No.
I didn't think so. Good answer.
Because I'm taking over events at my current job right now.
Oh, how exciting.
And so we've been talking about charity events. And I've been keep pushing the narrative of I don't want to do that.
Well, I'll tell you what, you can subcontract out to 2 Men On and at Talk ABQ Productions, as that is our wheelhouse.
Boom.
We do multiple charity events all year, as many as once a month, and we would love to help you guys out.
Because I was like, I like golf charity events because really, for me, it's about just going out and golfing. And sure, I'm doing something good for the community at
Sure.
the same time. But at a brewery, I don't know if it works as well.
We can make it work.
Yeah. We'll talk some shop.
As always, we
Okay.
play on Team
Whoa, whoa.
I-9. Oh, Amory.
Whoa, Amory.
Hold on, Amory. Jump in a second. We play on Team I-9. We start our days the YMCA, lunch and a milkshake. That goes down at the 66 Diner. It's Throw-In Thursday. Not today, because we're at Top Golf. Throw-In Thursday every Thursday at ABQ Axe. $7.50 off per person, per lane. And with that money saved, buy yourself a little Red Door Brewing beer when you're at ABQ Axe.
Yes. Or save that money and wait until the next Thursday when we're there.
Wicked schmat. Wicked schmat. One Amory Castillo and one Van Nunley will be live tomorrow from Red Door Brewing downtown. We'll probably be
I will be there.
We'll probably be wearing our Duke's Team Store merch while we're there and sipping a little Teller vodka, New Mexico's vodka. All right. Jake, Amory, please go ahead.
Okay, sorry, real
I
quick.
heard that. I heard that gasp. I heard that.
I was like, "Whoa, wait,
exasperation.
not good
I was
for
like,
good for radio."
she's got something.
But Jake threw me off. He's like,
Okay.
"Oh God, it's hard to do a charity event at a brewery, aka where there's booze."
Yeah.
No, that's the number one thing people want.
You know how more charitable people are when they're hammered?
Are
Yes.
you joking me? Oh my!
I don't know. I get the opposite way. I think. Maybe
No.
I'm a weirdo and I'm an alien freak. But the more
if you have an
drunk I get,
incentive,
the more frugal I become.
Oh, interesting.
People, if they have a chance to eat or drink something for a good cause, I'm telling you, they're gonna do it.
Yeah. I get way more generous when I've had a couple cocktails.
Oh, I become
at
frugal.
charity events, in bed, you name it.
Yeah, not me.
That is the second comment today, Van.
I become.
I told you I'm on one today.
Very selfish drunk.
Oh,
yeah.
It's the New Yorker in you, Jake.
Yeah, and then I look at price points and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. But when I'm sober, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll pay whatever because of convenience.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's the opposite of me.
Yeah.
I get all loosey-goosey,
We
throwing
would be a
around
great
money
team.
willy-nilly. Yeah, we'll cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Yin and the yang of boozed up fun right here on Two Men On.
Yeah,
and Amory right in the gray area.
Yeah, you're gonna
the
be
voice
our-
of reason in the
You're
middle.
gonna be our bridge, our middleman.
I don't know if I'm the voice of reason. Sometimes I'm a bad enabler.
Yeah. The friends of the
you're
show
like-
have heard this program. They
You're
know
like the
that
lawful
already.
chaotic.
I'm what?
The lawful chaotic.
Well, maybe. Yes.
Is that
sure?
That's Dungeons and Dragons stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what that
I've heard
means.
that before.
Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? First off, Ann?
Oh no!
I have
I have
not.
a rich, full life with friends and family and people that I
no,
love.
no. Don't discriminate. I've played twice, and it was one of the best nights of my life.
Okay.
Yeah, like honest to God, pure, genuine, imaginative fun.
Jake, we need to get you out with a woman or something. This is ridiculous.
Women
The
scare
best
me.
night of your life. I could name a couple other things.
Did
you say women scare you?
They do. I have had plenty of experiences
sorry.
with women before, but they terrify me all at
That's so
once.
funny.
Yeah, like don't worry. Like I'm doing golden. in
Oh
that
my
department,
God! Can
but-
I go out and be your wingman? I am a great wingman.
Amory,
Because I'm like a
dope
bro.
wingman. Yeah.
Oh, come on. I'm like a bro, but I'm a girl. I'm part-time bro. So the girls love me and the guys understand me. So I'm telling you, I'm a really good wingman. I'm
will
like a live
see where
dating
this
app when we
theory
go
goes.
out.
Okay.
Okay,
But
we'll
are you
figure that out.
Tinder or are you Hinge?
I don't know. What are you looking for? Whatever you're looking for. If you're looking for a Tinder that night or you're looking for a Hinge, I am a chameleon and can adapt to any environment.
I'm more of a Bumble where they choose me.
Ah, smart.
Yeah.
See, that's the app that I prefer.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's where I met my husband on Bumble.
Oh my goodness.
It works. They send you a free.
Not a paid
They
advertisement.
send you a free. No, not a paid advertisement. But half my girlfriends actually met their husbands on Bumble. All my closest friends, they give you a free bottle of champagne if you can prove that you matched and like got married too.
Like a
just
good-
let everyone know out there
like a
who's ever
good
met on
bottle?
Bumble.
Or like
yeah,
Cooks?
yeah. No, no, a little bit above Cooks.
Cooks is good champagne.
So hold on, I mess with Cooks.
with orange juice.
Boom, there it is. Only with orange juice.
Yeah, because we're
Well-
we're degenerate drinkers.
Well, it depends on how you guys make your mimosas, because I drink frat boy mimosas, which is just a little wafting of the orange juice in champagne.
OJ for color.
Yeah.
See, I put a lot of OJ in the bubbles and vodka.
Okay.
Next level.
Not a Oh, screwdriver God, I've guy. done that.
I
All
have
right.
I have a tequila sunrise.
That's a headache.
Mimosa, little form like Voltron, and get in Uncle Van's belly.
Wow. See, I think when I come back to drinking, I'm not going to touch any liquor. I'm going to stick to wine.
Ooh, okay. You
Yeah.
are Italian.
Yeah, I mean, I already have drinking a lot of wine in my day, but I think I'm just going to ride that wave.
But only Chianti.
Yeah. Oh, when I go out to eat and I get a bottle of wine or anything for the table, I make sure it's from Italy.
Okay.
I don't even care what it is.
Nice. Is the Chianti bottle covered in a little wicker tied on? Is this a screw-more cap or is this with the cork? If you screw the lid off my bottle, we got problems.
You're going to give me an offer I can't refuse. You can't put
We're gonna have to
Chianti on
break.
ice.
You've been watching The Godfather lately.
Only always.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was gifted The Godfather on VHS Part 1 and Part 2 for my college graduation gift.
So The Godfather 1 and
You have
2.
a VCR?
No, I don't, but I have.
He didn't even know how to do it.
I have the tapes.
I have a funny story about The Godfather. Obviously, 1 and 2 are masterpieces. Obviously, 3 is passable, but not as good as the first 2. But I found a paperback copy of Mario Puzo's The Godfather, the book, at a thrift store.
That's very cool.
And I was like, how cool. Like, let me bring this home, and I'll reread this mother sometime. A few months down the road, I finally pop open the Godfather book. I get about 100 pages in. There's a $50 bill shoved into the Godfather book. So I buy this $2 copy of The Godfather at a thrift store. There's the crispest $50 bill 100 pages in that I've ever seen in my life. And then, wait for it, Jakey, another 100 pages. There's a Polaroid of a naked lady at the beach.
Wow.
So somebody shoved a $50 bill and a photo of a naked lady.
Exactly 100 pages
exactly
in. Exactly
100
pages
Yes.
in. Wow.
Yeah.
They made sure you read.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're not going to be able to see that just skimming through it.
I finished the book, and there were no other prizes, but I'm not complaining.
The prize at the end was the knowledge of the story.
More prizes, as in hot sports takes, when we get back. You're listening to 2 Men On, 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal.
This report is sponsored by
Clear.
Franchise.com. Millions protect their homes from power outages with Generac home standby generators. Would you like to be part of this lucrative industry? Generator Supercenter, the nation's #1 Generac generator dealer, has limited franchise opportunities in your area. Learn more at GeneratorFranchise.com.
Traffic right now. Police activity continues to have northbound I-25 closed south of the city at mile marker 209. That's on the Isleta Pueblo. You're going to want to seek out an alternate route. There are heavy delays in that area. So if you can, just seek out an alternate route. They're back here in the city, I-25 northbound, crash cleanup at the Montgomery exit. That's affecting your right lane. You're going to see slowdowns going back to the interchange. Westbound on Paseo right now between Jefferson and the river. Traffic moving slow there. Alameda headed west, still dealing with congestion between 2nd Street and Coors. Southbound on I-25, Osuna to Montgomery, traffic moving slow in that area as well. And also seeing more slowdowns westbound on I-40 between 2nd Street and Coors.
Brought to you by the 2023 New Mexico State Fair, September 7th through the 17th.
All the rodeo drama fit for the big screen is coming to you live from the New Mexico State Fair with the PRCA Rodeo and Extreme Bulls. We're talking the biggest bulls and all the live action you can handle. Premiering September 8th. Get your tickets at exponm.com. Presented by Chevron.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
You want to test her mic?
Sports Minute sponsored by
Wendy, can you
AutoZone.
say
Get in
your
the zone,
ABCs?
AutoZone. What we're seeing out of the Arizona Cardinals is an unmistakable tank job.
Little upper, little up.
Hold on.
Testify.
Perfect.
The team owner, Michael,
Yeah, she's good. Yep.
Good.
Great job.
All right.
to communicate with
Yes, sir.
rules results in a penalty. Could Roger Goodell take away the Cardinals' first-round draft pick? I'm Maggie Grimes.
The Jim Rome Show.
James Harden wants a new team. It's not even news that Harden wants out of Philadelphia. What is news is his newest method of demanding a trade. Got to give this dude credit. No pro
You
athlete
say Ducks. I love that.
quitting as James Harden. And yes, I'm very careful before I call a guy a quitter. It's essentially the worst thing you can say about an athlete. Except in this case, when the dude is an all-time elite quitter.
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Walking through a junkyard, each wrecked car tells a story. This one, very sad. She had been drinking and driving. Oh, and this one, terrible. The driver was drunk and drove clear off the road. And this one was my family. The drunk driver hit us, and my wife and our daughter. They didn't make it.
Drinking and driving causes far too many tragic stories. It's time to end DWI. This message brought to you by NMDOT. From local town councils to Capitol.
I know it's not a big. I mean, I just think it's really cool. I know it's not like major, but that's pretty freaking cool.
Neighborhoods.
They broke a world record.
And equitable housing for all. Because we are realtors, bound by a code of ethics, driven to serve our communities. We're here for it all, here for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Nachos! Yeah, your nachos!
Hey, I'll take some.
Great. And some Frank's Red Hot.
Oh, nah, I'm good.
Oh, you're just gonna eat these dry, plain, boring nachos with no Franks. Seriously? Frank it up. Frank it up. Come on, lady. Frank it up. Frank it up. Frank it up. Yeah! Yeah, this guy finally gets it. Hey, look, we're on the Jumbotron.
It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
Eric Strauss here. The altitude, the UV, it really beats up your stucco and makes it look ucco. I hired CertaPro painters to repaint my stucco, and now my house looks brand new. They're clean, honest, thoughtful, and they have the attention to detail to save you from painting and the mess. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. Schedules fill up fast, so now's the time to plan for your project. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C for your home or business.
Hey, it's A. Marie. We are officially under 1 week until NFL kickoff. Let's bet on it. Starting 7 a.m. Saturday on Name 3 Players on the Sports. Here you go.
And welcome back to the program, Duke City. You're listening to 2 Men On, 95.9 FM, AM 610, The Sports Animal. Having a lot of fun today for a great cause up at Top Golf at the YMCA charity event. One Van Nunley right here, one Fred Slow out on assignment doing important work for the program of 2 Men On. Lucky for me, I got young Jake Cassio next to me.
Let's go.
And one A. Marie Castillo back at the studio. And one Wendy Dietz, corporate board member of the YMCA, former director. Oh, okay. Why did you get Me Too'd? Why did you have to leave? Why'd you have to leave in disgrace? What happened? Tell us a story.
Well, I tell you what, it was just the COVID hit it, and I was chair during COVID, and 2 years I was chair. COVID was in. We got super lucky with everything that we did during COVID, and we got so many upgrades to the facilities, and we survived it, and now we're almost thriving, I want to say. But it's amazing the amount of things that the YMCA of Central New Mexico had been able to provide during that time and are still providing, and it's due to fundraisers like this that we can do that. And provide to all the families in New Mexico and especially around the Albuquerque and Santa Fe areas. So the money that we raise at events like this pay for our scholarship program. So anybody that can't pay the amount that we need or the amount that we charge has the ability to apply for a scholarship. And that's what we continue to raise money for at events like this.
Wendy, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for everything you do for the YMCA, Albuquerque, surrounding areas, all of New Mexico. YMCA, plays such an important part in people's lives, and a lot of people don't realize everything that the YMCA does. For the friend of the show who might not know what all-encompassing work that the YMCA does, can you tell the friends of the show a little more than just a gym? Like, what else does a YMCA do?
Oh my gosh. I get asked this question a lot, and it's more like, what don't we do?
Sure.
It's crazy because the way that I explain the YMCA is from infant to seniors, we have something for you. So we either have daycare, we have pre-K, we have silver sneakers programs. We help teenagers. We're just getting ready to start our esports programs.
Sure.
For teen. Yeah. And it's a beautiful facility at the Horn. I can't wait. I took some folks through there the other day and I couldn't get them out of the room. So it's like all leather, very cool vibe down there, and I can't wait to get that up and running. So it's all kinds of social issues, we help with, and as well as our city issues that we can help with. So if you're in need of anything, call the YMCA. Chances are there's a capacity that we have that can help you in your journey of life.
And when we get to do fun events like this today, we're at Top Golf. We're having a lot of fun raising the money for YMCA of Central New Mexico, and this goes to multiple facilities. We're not just one facility. There's multiple gyms. There's multiple daycares. There's multiple after-school programs. There's multiple. I mean, we got out in Jemez, like we got a whole campsite out there. Like what?
So cool.
Have you camped out there before?
I've not camped there, but I've been there several times, just on a day pass. If
So
I get a day pass,
It's
to go.
3 minutes.
We need to have like an adult night out there.
Yes,
I,
for
I
sure.
know. I know the focus is on the kids and getting them out there and learning self-sustainability and getting them outside of the city of Albuquerque and learning a lot of cool stuff out there. But
Adult
let's
night
have the
for sure.
adults party
Yeah,
a little
let's
bit.
do
right?
that. Let's do that. How I'm going to win here today, because I feel that this is my year to win this tournament.
Nice.
I can also probably take you on the ropes course in the Jemez.
Let's go.
Have you ever done a ropes course before,
Let's
Van?
go.
They are very fun.
I have.
I've never done one.
What?
I've never done one, but I'm certain that I will win.
I like
Well-
the confidence.
Well, I'll tell you what, Wendy, if you're going to win today, you have to steal the crown right from Team 2 Men On.
Yeah.
As we're defending champions last year.
I know. I think there's some cheating going on, but that's
What?
okay.
Oh my
A
God.
little collusion never hurt.
As a YMCA board member, that hurts. You attacking my credibility,
It's
my
all in
character
fun.
and integrity.
It's all in fun. Our fundraisers are about fun, and I love this event. It's my favorite event of the year, and I'm so happy to be here again. And as you know, my goal is always to be the last in place. So I'm sure I'm going to defend that position as well.
Well, we have an award for the worst team too.
That's
so
going to be me.
Everyone's a winner here. Let's talk a little about the new futsal.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so cool. Just a phone call, and all of a sudden we had a mini pitch system put in place in our Horn branch. And, we're starting our futsal league with United, and it's really a fun avenue for us to help kids that, want to learn soccer and want to learn the basics of soccer in a smaller avenue, to have that available now. So we're super lucky, first in the country to have one. And so we were very blessed with our futsal league, and it's going to be just an amazing asset to our facilities.
If you're unable to make it in person here tonight at Top Golf for the YMCA charity Golfing for Good, and you want to take part in our auction, you want to go after my helmet, which I already put a bid on, Wendy.
I saw that.
I'm the first
I saw
bidder
that.
on the YMCA helmet.
I see it.
50 plus autographs on a helmet that we got autographed at the Super Bowl. It is a one-of-one prize possession. If you're unable to be here, go to biddingforgood.com/YMCACNM. A lot of other great items in the auction. Help out your local Y. All we're doing is having fun for a great cause today. Wendy Dietz, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good night.
When we get back, more sports and sports adjacent talk. 2 Men On 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal.
Claire.
The red and groovy. So what you gotta remember, baby, that don't move me. I ain't trying to take you out movies. I'm just trying to eat it and beat it until you roll. Check me out like a doctor. When I be rolling, I be hiding in the copper. Check me out like a doctor. When I be rolling, I be hiding in the copper. I bet you never ever heard it like this flow.
Well, traffic right now south of the city, I-25 northbound at mile marker 209, that remains closed near the Isleta Pueblo. That's due to a road rage incident, and you're going to want to seek out an alternate route. There are heavy delays in that area. Just seek out an alternate route. Be careful if you're traveling in that area. Northbound I-25 here in the city at the Montgomery exit, to be precise. We've got crash cleanup going on. That's affecting your right lane. You're going to see slowdowns going back to the interchange with that. Alameda westbound right now, we've got congestion between 2nd Street and Coors. Headed west on Paseo right now, Jefferson to the river. Traffic's moving slow in that area. Westbound on I-40 between the interchange and Coors, we've got congestion there. Southbound on I-25, Osuna to Montgomery, things moving slow there.
This report is sponsored by eBay Motors. You do anything to keep your vehicle happy. Let's make sure it stays running smoothly. With eBay Guaranteed Fit, the right parts are just a click away. When you see the green check, you know that part will fit. Get the right parts at the right prices. ebaymotors.com. Let's ride. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is Jim Rome with your Rome Report. Now, you all know how it works around here. Saying something sucks is not a take. That said, I'm going to give a pass to Colts GM Chris Ballard, who yesterday said regarding the Jonathan Taylor situation, it sucks for everybody. And the fact of the matter is, he's not wrong. And it probably sucks for Jonathan Taylor more than anybody else, even more than for the team or the team's fans. Ballard also said that although the relationship is not in a good place right now, it is, quote, repairable. Yeah, I don't know about that. I would not expect Jonathan Taylor to have the same sort of, quote, epiphany that Saquon Barkley had when he returned to the Giants. Taylor, who's not talking to the media, is, however, saying and thinking things like, I can't get out of here fast enough, and they will not accommodate him. So we might want to pump the brakes on that being a repairable relationship.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets with nowhere to go. I didn't think I'd survive. But I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year. For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, House is there.
Covenant House helped me break the cycle of homelessness in my family.
What?
Can you bring us back?
Oh, you're going to go do something?
Yes. I'm going to have to do this a
you're
couple
gonna go
times.
do something?
Yep.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I got you.
This hot meal, a safe place to sleep, medical care, and love. They can overcome heartbreaking challenges and have
when
a
we get
brighter
back,
future.
we'll do
They just really
throwback
genuinely
jerseys.
just wanted to help me succeed, and
throwback
I'm
jerseys
succeeding.
of the NFL
I'm a
season.
speaker.
And
I'm off.
then tie in the
House really
university
helped me
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
For this segment,
We
got
got
to the woman I am today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone you love.
What's the throwback thing?
SafePlacetosleep.org today.
These days, it's important to know people and businesses you can trust. There's a lot of places where you can buy a vehicle, but there's only a few local dealerships where you'll find honest people who have your best interests in mind. And Fiesta Subaru is one of them. We've been helping our neighbors save money and drive dependable cars for years, and we'd love to help you. With new Subarus arriving daily, you're going to love our selection and the peace of
I got him.
Okay,
in the Subaru.
There's
See us today at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas, or just start driving now at fiestasubaru.com.
K240BL Albuquerque is 95.9 FM, AM 610 KNML Albuquerque. The Sports Animal, proud to be a Cumulus media station, even if they're not that proud of us.
right. Your mic's going to be hot.
Now betting for the Sports Animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, Men On, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Amory Castillo. This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Ooh, I like this one. You are killing it on the
Yes.
music today, Marie. I must tell
Oh, Jake, I wish I could take credit for the bumper music,
See,
but I can't. It is
where you lie. You say, you know what? Thank you, Jake. Thank you.
Thank you, Jake. I like keeping it honest and having integrity at my job.
I appreciate integrity. That's a good word we need to have nowadays. And I'm going to make this somehow tie into our next segment. And it's the integrity of the NFL honoring tradition.
No, I really appreciate that. And before we get to that, welcome, tuning in. If you're just tuning in, this is 2 Men On. Fred is not here. He's on assignment. Amory is holding it down. Well, Van, is Van really going to do something productive
He is
at Top Golf right now
he is
for
doing
the
some
YMCA
MCing.
charity event? Oh, he's doing some emceeing.
Yeah.
Okay, because I just thought maybe he was running to the bar to get a teller and kick off this YMCA charity event at Top Golf. My boy Jake, our boy Jake. I say you're my boy now because you understand this. We're the sports. They're the sports
nerds.
adjacent.
Yeah.
The two men on. We're the sports nerds of the show. Always appreciate having you on. We're gonna kick off this 5 o'clock hour strong. I hope you have a drink in hand or have one for Jake because he's not having one until he heads to Buffalo. You have your coffee and water. Thank you for tuning in. I know you guys have a lot, friends of the show. I know you guys got a lot of options when it comes to sports media. And if you spend any of your day listening to The Sports Animal, we really appreciate it.
Yes,
Another thing, Jake, if you didn't know this, people got to know that The Sports Animal, you can hear Monday night, Thursday night, and Sunday night football all season long during the NFL.
Really?
Yes, for free on The Sports Animal.
I love that. I love listening to sports. Van out here right now talking behind me. If you could see him on
Van
the
is like
StreamYard.
screaming. I know Van's, but we appreciate it. No, but in general, tune in all football season long. We're giving you all the NFL content. You can listen to all the primetime games here, and of course, playoffs and Super Bowl will also be on the Sports Animal. You can catch them, Two Men On the live stream on Facebook and on anywhere else where you can find streams. And if you missed any part of the show and you want to find it, go to find this podcast anywhere you can find podcasts. But without further ado, without Van yelling in the background, he's super excited. He's super hyped today.
He's the perfect
Two Men
MC.
On. Perfect MC. They do so much for the community here in New Mexico. So this is an awesome event. Get out to Top Golf if you can. I know the boys, Van and Jake will be there probably throughout the night, correct?
Yeah, It's going to be a long night of golf ahead of us and golf adjacent material.
No, Top Golf is fun. You don't have to be really good at golf to get out there. Just go out there and have good cause for the community. I really enjoy what you guys are doing.
Angry Birds the whole time, that's the best game at Top Golf.
I think it's a lot of fun.
It's genuinely a blast. I've taken some dates here before, and they don't know how to play golf, so then I get to have my Chubbs moment from Happy Gilmore.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, and it's
nice.
all in the hips.
Yeah, it's all in the hips. So if you're not at Top Golf, you're missing out. But okay, let's get back into the NFL talk, Jake. I know we were going to get into throwback jerseys.
Yeah, there are a lot.
There's going to be a lot of throwback jerseys this current NFL season. And I know a lot of people are very opinionated about. People get I don't know if it's superstition. I don't know what it is about throwback jerseys, but people get hyped.
Yeah, I think it's because it's like a throwback jersey, but they throw a little modern twist into the whole equation with them. And so it's kind of like a revamp, a remodeling of, something that's already been done. And there are so many classic looks from back in the day that it's hard to not want to bring them back.
Well, and I have a list in front of me I just say it's not so much a list, but it is not ranking them, but saying which jerseys will be worn. Some are still to be determined of when they haven't been announced yet. But I saw the number one that I saw was the Miami Dolphins. They're going to wear their 1972 home and road jersey week 8 versus the Patriots and week 16 versus the Cowboys.
Well, they certainly won't be having a perfect season like they did that year. But
yeah,
but
I know people take that into consideration, though. I'm telling you, us sports fans were crazy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm probably the most superstitious person in the world. I'm actually against announcing what uniforms are going to be worn. I want that to be like a game day decision. Throw everybody for a loop. Feel what the energy is. I don't want to know what uniforms teams are going to be wearing.
Are there any throwback jerseys that are catching your eye that you're excited to see?
Oh, the Seahawks one for sure. That's
Okay,
the
a
best.
lot of people like the Seahawks.
That's the best look. And with Geno Smith wearing it, it's beautiful. Oh, well.
Back on the program, one Van Nunley, who we heard your whole welcome to the Top Golf YMCA charity event.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
We're having some fun here. I'm going to be on and off the microphone. I'm going to be on and off our microphone a lot, too, as me and Jake, we're playing in this thing, too.
Yeah.
We're not just hanging out during the show. We're going to be tagging up and playing on Team Two Men On. By the way, heavy lies the crown, the champions of the YMCA Top Golf last year, trying to hoist that trophy once again as we raise a bunch of money for a great cause here at Top Golf. Top Golf Pro Kevin Schott's going to join us in the next segment, talk a little bit how this place is ran. I want to see how the sausage is made, Jake.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what they say.
What did I miss? The segment that I had to go back to work, you got to talk about merch, which is literally my favorite part of sports.
Well, Van, I know what jersey you're looking forward to. We're talking about throwback jerseys. There's going to be a lot of them this upcoming 2023 season. You know, the Tennessee Titans are going to be wearing those Houston Oilers uniforms.
They're absolutely beautiful. They're the best throwback of the year. As much as I hate that horrible dumpster fire of a human being, Warren Moon, there's a lot of other great throwback Oiler options.
Whoa.
You know, Two Men On, especially Van Nunley, has beef with Warren Moon. We have an ongoing feud that I think I'm the victor of.
Well, you know what? I am friends with Warren Moon on Twitter, and I own his jersey. Well, no, because of all... I used to be affiliated and work a lot with the Vikings. And let me tell you something. I love Warren Moon. I'm on his side.
I am also a Warren Moon fan.
Okay.
I think he did.
Thanks a lot. Just piling it on.
I think he did amazing things for the NFL.
Same team, guys. Come on.
But speaking of
we don't have to agree.
Of the
all right,
Houston
I'll take a
jerseys.
Haywood Jeffries.
Hayward.
I'll take a Lorenzo White. I'll take a Jake Matthews.
Yeah,
but never that loser Warren Moon.
Boo.
Okay.
Well, you don't need to support the Titans then with their throwback jerseys because the University of Houston is doing the Oiler throwback jerseys this year too.
Okay, first off, game
And they look
recognized
even better.
game. I get it. You're piggybacking off of the Oilers throwbacks, but why? Your colors have never been baby blue. Like, why are you co-opting a team that's not even there anymore?
Talk to the University of Oregon then for every random color they've thrown on their jerseys.
Okay, good retort.
You know
Respect you for that
yeah,
one.
no, I think you should be able to allow whatever. You can wear whatever color you want.
Okay, that's very American of you, very libertarian. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I'm
you know what I
excited.
am?
What? What are you, Jake?
Just a supporter of capitalism and marketing.
Yeah, you sure are.
Okay.
Look,
wrong side of the glass here.
Yeah. Okay, we're at Top Golf. We're not right next door to KKOB. We could do whatever we want.
KKOB.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear exciting news on my end with throwback jerseys? And I want to
Please.
hear if any friends of the shows have any throwback jerseys they're looking forward to. I will be at week 1 in Minnesota versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that is when the Minnesota Vikings will be wearing their throwback jerseys that are 60s and 70s inspired.
They're just the same jersey without the little stripes on the shoulders.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
It's the throwback.
I'm still
to
excited.
It's a throwback to 4 years ago, not the 70s.
Are the Bucs wearing their throwback jerseys too?
No, they're not. They're wearing them against the Lions in a couple weeks.
Okay.
I mean, you do creamsicle at home. You don't do creamsicle on the road.
I think it's even a bigger power play wearing an alternate jersey on the road.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Jake going oppo hard today. I love this.
Jake likes
we
to
gonna
choose
fist fight.
Jake
in the
chooses
streets.
violence.
I like controversy.
I like Jake. Yeah, I like that you wake up and choose violence. I appreciate
That's
that about
the best
you.
way to approach life, honestly.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. The Eagles Kelly Green, that is a good retro. I'm into that for sure.
It's all right.
They should make those the regular jerseys.
I like the helmet. I don't like the jersey.
Because they're too plain.
Yeah, the helmet with the wings on it.
You
is
incorporate incorporate the Kelly green into a modern jersey.
Yeah.
And you got the winged helmets.
I
Bing,
say
bang, boom.
Winged helmets plus the black jersey is that should be the combo.
See, if I'm
Would you rather have throwback jerseys or color rush jerseys?
Color rush any day of the week.
Yeah, I'm a big blackout guy. I like either all whiteout or all blackout.
Yeah, I like the Bills color rush is all red.
Yeah.
And then the best color rush combo is the Titans versus the Jaguars, where the Jaguars would wear that disgusting baby poop brown tan jersey, and then whatever monstrosity light blue for the Titans. That's the best color rush combo.
Any black on black on black or any white on white on white with just a little pop of color.
The new Cardinals jerseys are sick with their new alternate helmet, the all white.
It's a shame no one's ever going to see them because no one shows up
or
to their
watch 'em?
stadium or watches them on television. Oh, poor
Dude,
guys.
Cardinal fans are brutal. I don't know if you guys know this. I know the reputation of like Eagles fans and Raiders fans, but if you haven't been to a Cardinals game, they're angry.
Yeah, they're angry because they haven't had a successful sports franchise in years. Like, I think the last time the city of Phoenix was relevant was, other than the Suns, has to do with Randy Johnson.
I was looking up. I'm like, they just went to the Super Bowl in the 2000s.
And got destroyed.
Well, I mean, they got sloppy.
Yeah, they still went to a Super Bowl.
Sloppy
Super
seconds with Kurt Warner. I mean, that's the highlight of their whole franchise.
Yeah. And Larry Fitzgerald.
Fitzy boy. One of the best all-time dudes, by the way.
I sent this in the group chat, though, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but Randy Johnson, did you see that they this guy on a podcast was like, would you take a pitch from Randy Johnson one time a year? Just he'd hit you with a pitch for $10 million a year.
Okay.
Once a year.
I'll take
Once
the
a
pitch.
year.
Not, and he
This
has,
is my only sports adjacent I have for you today, Van.
Randy Johnson has to promise not to hit me in the head.
There's no promises, but he has to throw a pitch at you. It has to hit you. $10 million a year.
Am I wearing a baseball helmet everywhere I go?
I don't know.
No, I
There's
think
a lot of
I
qualifiers
think
here.
this is a thing where like you both agree this is the day. It's going to be on a baseball field, 90 feet, of course.
No. The way
And you're going to get hit.
The way I hear it is you could just be like walking to Subway to grab a nice Subway sandwich.
And he just throws it at you.
And Randy Johnson pops out of the bathroom and pegs you with a fastball in the ribs. I mean, for $10 million, I will let Randy Johnson throw a baseball at me at a random time once a year.
It's once a year.
As long as it's not in my head.
And you get $10 million every year? Heck yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. If he could he could break my femur in half. Once a year.
There is no body part of mine off limits. He can hit whatever he wants.
Just no, it's just not in my skull. Because that's like,
I want it. I want the baseball stitching embroidered into the side of my head for $10 million.
You don't need $10
this is what I
million
appreciate about Jake.
when people are buying you coloring books for Christmas every year.
If
because you're
anything,
drooling all over your napkin.
If anything, that's the real gift for me.
Okay.
Is not is an excuse to be lazy.
More would you rather when we get back. You're listening to Two Men On 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal.
Clear.
Now, south of the city, let's start there. Northbound I-25 at mile marker 209 remains closed. That's near the Isleta Pueblo. That's due to a road rage incident. You're going to want to seek out an alternate route. Expect heavy delays in that area. Here in the city, northbound on I-25, as you approach Montgomery, you're going to see crash cleanup continuing. That is affecting your right lane, and slowdowns with that go back to the interchange. Westbound on I-40 right now, congestion approaching the interchange. That'll go until Coors. Headed west on Paseo this afternoon between I-25 and the river. Traffic's moving slow. Westbound on Alameda, Jefferson to Coors. We've got traffic backups there as well. And southbound on I-25, things moving slow between Osuna and Montgomery. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress. proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Celebrate Cherry Fridays with the Sports Animal. Every Friday before a home game, we're turning the town cherry. Need new Lobo gear? The Sports Animal's got you. Join the Sports Animal for a t-shirt raid in the parking lot of one Albertson somewhere in the city. Get your Lobo gear and home game tickets while supplies last.
Join us from the parking lot of the Albertsons on Juan Tabo and Candelaria this Friday at 8 a.m. while shirts and tickets last.
Get there quick and help us paint the town cherry from 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
CJ Bell Cello Grill. Isn't this place amazing?
Yes, the food is awesome.
All right, so how do you say the word? Gyro?
It's gyro.
No, I thought it was gyro.
Whatever it is, this gyro burrito looks so good. Thanks for bringing me here.
I am a great guy. Taking her to Cello Grill on National Gyro Day, buying her the Gyro Burrito, where the flavors of greasy New Mexico come together in harmony, just like us. Tortilla, rice, beans, gyro, meat, and cheese, topped with our choice of green chili or salsa. What would she do without me? I am an incredible person.
Oh, Randy, you're my hero.
Oh, stop. I'm just trying to make the world a better place.
Hello, Randy. I said, hand me a euro.
Right. Sorry. Buy a euro and get one free at Cello Grill on National Euro Day this Friday. Cutler off San Mateo north of I-40 or CHELLOgrill.com. Visit our station website Friday at 9 a.m. and grab a $50 gift certificate to Cello for just $25. Don't miss this sweet deal. It's time to say hello to Cello.
Prosper One Floors is your local leader in residential and commercial concrete coatings. We offer many popular flooring systems, including epoxy, quartz, stains, and polished concrete. Protect and enhance your garage, patio, or walkway with our most durable flake floor system. With multiple options to choose from, our team will find a system that complements your home and budget. Take the first step to your dream floors today. Call 505-871-2848 for a free estimate.
That's Mike saying good morning. It's the best he can do right now. Yeah, not a cloud in the sky. What Mike could use is a fresh start. And Irish Spring Body Wash. The fresh scent of Irish Spring and those sensational Irish Spring suds are just the reset Mike needs. Now he's ready
to go to work.
It's Sunday. Irish Spring. When the spring hits you, you're ready. Pick up Irish Spring at Walmart today.
We're going abroad for the first time in years, to Spain. So we started using Babbel.
And started learning Spanish fast.
With Babbel, you can start having your language in just 3 weeks.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas?
When you learn a language, actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
In just 3 weeks, we're starting to have conversations in Spanish. Gracias, Babbel.
You got one more minute. You got one more minute.
Okay.
At Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
Paid for by Christian Care Ministry.
Let's see. If something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into. And that is MetaShare. Maybe you've heard switching.
You want to do NFL headlines?
Yeah.
Save many families up to 5.
Yeah, do it because then you'll probably get. I'm guessing too is that later it gets more people start showing up too.
Share is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MetaShare works too. It's been around for 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE, 855-51-BIBLE.
The king of sports talk.
I have not given myself enough credit lately.
The Jim Rome.
Mike is hot.
Days at 10 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Welcome back to the program, Duke City. Having an absolute blast already here at the Top Golf charity event benefiting the YMCA. Laughs and smiles all abound. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bays of people having fun for a great cause, the YMCA. Joining us on the program, I mean, the pro here, the man who makes it all happen. Learn how your swing works. Have some fun. Whether you're a pro or a first timer, anybody can have fun here at Top Golf. Joining us on the program, Top Golf Pro, Kevin Schott. What's happening, my man?
Oh, not too much. Getting ready for this beautiful fundraiser to go down on this beautiful evening here at Top Golf ABQ.
And thanks for your help. And we're going to break the fourth wall here. Not only are you the pro here at Top Golf, but you're a member of the YMCA.
I am, and I work out there every day. I do sled pulls with you.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, I see you doing pull-ups. We should have a pull-up contest one of these days.
I would like to put money on this.
Jake, I've seen you naked in a total different circumstance, but me and Kevin here, we've both been in the buff in the YMCA, and let me tell you what, it's working, my friend. You're looking really good.
Yeah, I think the Y is a really underrated gym with the downstairs gym that we have.
Yeah.
In the field. You know, we could do the sled pulls.
Sure.
All those Olympic-style lifts, deadlifts. You know, it's a great gym that a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah, I mean, the facilities are way underrated. Like, if you've never been to the YMCA, go check out the Horn branch. Go check out the McLeod branch. No matter what part of town you live in, it's a short 5 or 10 minutes away. They're both very accessible. One's close to Tramway. One's close to the Big I. Like you said, Kevin, like there's everything you need there. I mean, there's every machine, every elliptical, every treadmill. And then downstairs, you know, where RIP, the pool used to be, now there's an elite training facility down there with a turf grass area. Like you said, you can push and pull the sled. And, I mean, a good place to work out and work on your golf game, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a great place to warm up. I mean, that's for sure. You know, you see all the trainers and most of the people doing, you know, these crazy stretches that benefit golf, you know, working on all the rotational things you need to do in the golf swing. So to me, it has the most room of any gym in Albuquerque.
And the most bang for your buck, too, because no matter if you get the family membership, if you're just one person who wants a nice gym surrounded by nice people and great experienced trainers, it's $1 a day, Jake.
You know me, Van. I love good deals.
You love a good deal, Jake.
I am very frugal with my money, and $1 a day for the gym is amazing.
They're basically giving it away for what you're getting at the YMCA.
Because
Plus, you sleep. And you sleep great at night,
yeah,
knowing you get to help the Albuquerque and surrounding area community. I mean, let's talk about this event today. Because this is the 3rd annual event. Top Golf has been a wonderful host to the YMCA Golfing for Good event. We raised tens of thousands of dollars. And, I mean, you guys do the best job of hosting these events. This is like right in your wheelhouse, right in your milieu.
Yeah, we always like to do a top contender tournament here, which is 2-hour-long rounds. A lot of people have fun. It's very competitive, and, you know, all our guests seem to enjoy it. So there's no better place. You know, golf, if we're doing like a scramble on a golf course, that takes 6-7 hours, and then you don't get to mingle with the other members of the YMCA. Right. Here you get it all. You get to play golf in 2 hours and enjoy each other's company, have drinks, and the camaraderie is great.
And while Team 2 Men On was last year's champion, I hear a lot of really solid golf balls being hit there. I think there's about 12 teams here who can take the crown from Team 2 Men On. And, you know, why I mention this is Top Golf, it's for all skill levels. Like, anybody can come here and have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, I think this has been the number one thing across the country, getting people into golf. I can't think of anyone that has not been to Top Golf. And if you haven't been, this is probably the most fun experience to learn the game of golf.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I brought in a lot of beginners here before and who've never played a day of golf of their life. And this is where they figure it out. And this is where they determine if they're going to be a part of that community or not. And 9 times out of 10, after they go to Top Golf, they want to go to the golf course.
And what I love about it personally is, you know, you could be here for an hour. You could be here for 2 hours. I mean, you could be here however long you want. But if we're at a green grass facility, you know, that's 4, 5, 6 hours, you know, and we got misters here in the heat. We're shaded, you know, but we still get the sunshine. So it's a beautiful place. So everyone come out to Top Golf Albuquerque.
Kevin Schott, pro here at Top Golf. Thank you for joining us and spending some time.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it. Looking forward to this event. Let's get it going.
Let's go. About to hit go on the YMCA Top Golf Charity Tournament. And when we get back, more NFL talk. You're listening to 2 Men On 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's.
Clear.
$3 Biggie Bundles. Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you choose from your fave 4, including a sausage or egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, or medium hot coffee. Limited time only during breakfast hours. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Traffic right now here in the city, westbound on I-40, you're going to see congestion as you approach the interchange. That'll last until Coors. Westbound on Paseo, dealing with slowdowns between I-25 and the river. Also headed west this afternoon, Alameda, we've got slowdowns between Jefferson and Coors. Southbound on I-25, traffic continues to move slow between Osuna and Montgomery. Don't forget, south of the city, I-25 northbound at mile marker 209, near the Isleta Pueblo. That remains closed due to a road rage incident. You're going to need to seek out an alternate route. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
I'm Ed Egros here to help you beat the books with BetQL. The number on Fresno State Purdue has been dropping all month. It now sits at Fresno State plus 3.5, all the way down from the opener of Fresno State plus 6. The BetQL model is on board with this move, and they have Fresno State plus 3.5 as a 5-star best bet. They think the Bulldogs should be favored in this game. I'm Ed Egros. Bet smarter and beat the books. Download the BetQL and...
This is it, gang. Cumulus Media's Spirits Week is finally here. All week long, we're highlighting our incredible New Mexico distilleries, one every day, with awesome deals just for you. Today, it's Vara Winery and Distillery, the place for handcrafted spirits and innovative cocktails. Their expert distillers handcraft all their spirits right here in New Mexico, using artisan distilling techniques to put their own spin on classic spirits. Explore the flavors that make each sip uniquely New Mexican, like their High Desert Gin, with 13 botanicals designed the essence of our high desert. Be sure to drop by their Albuquerque and Santa Fe tasting rooms to try one of their spirits flights, or relax with a cocktail and tapas while enjoying another spectacular New Mexico sunset. Visit our station website today from 9 a.m. till they sell out and grab a $50 gift certificate to Vara Winery and Distillery for just $25. This is your opportunity to check out one of New Mexico's top-rated distilleries. Don't miss today's Spirits Week deal from Vara Winery and Distillery. These days, it's important to know people and businesses you can trust. There's a lot of places where you can buy a vehicle, but there's only a few local dealerships where you'll find honest people who have your best interests in mind. And Fiesta Subaru is one of them. We've been helping our neighbors save money and drive dependable cars for years, and we'd love to help you. With new Subarus arriving daily, you're going to love our selection and the peace of mind you'll get driving a Subaru from Fiesta. So stop by and see us today at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas, or just start driving now at fiestasubaru.com.
It can happen so easily. A few drinks become a few too many. It's time to go, and you think of calling for a ride home. Nah, what's the worst that could happen? You get pulled over, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Staples has big savings on everything you need for back to school or stocking up the office. Save on all your school essentials from notebooks to markers. Save on everything you need for travel, like luggage, portable tech, and travel-sized personal items. Plus, save on signs, banners, and posters from Staples print and marketing services. And now at Staples, you can save even more with $10 off document printing when you spend $40 or more. Get everything for the office and the classroom for less at Staples. Ends 9/30. Exclusions and restrictions apply. See associate or visit staples.com/print for details.
It can happen so easily. A few drinks become a few too many. It's time to go, and you think of calling for a ride home. Nah, what's the worst that could happen? You get pulled over, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Did you know that Indigo Mortgage has had the same name?
Got 2 more minutes.
I can think of only a tiny handful of local mortgage companies that can make that claim. I'm Ben Lucero.
Hi, Steve.
Of Indigo Mortgage, and proud to say that over the last 20 years, we have helped many homeowners in our community finance their homes with honesty and integrity. And in today's mortgage environment, borrowers need an advocate working for them, not an application taker like that with big banks and national lenders. Because Indigo Mortgage is a broker, we can most often find the right mortgage with the lowest rates for our borrowers. And please shop around to be certain that you're getting the best rates and fees on your mortgage. And as always, be sure to include your trusted local mortgage company, Indigo Mortgage. Find us on the net at indigomortgage.net or by calling 836-5700. That's 836-5700. Indigo Mortgage, NMLS 23-1962 and 188-348.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat. Is Van going to talk really loud again?
Van is making an announcement that he is going to be talking loudly. So he's going to do it at
maximum strength
5:50,
menthol with a rush
so
of
after
Vicks
our break.
vapors. Ooh, I can already feel it. I told you. So,
Steve, so when I do headlines, you all just react to them.
Steve is no longer.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast.
Never mind.
Vicks Vapo Cool Drops.
O'Reilly Auto Parts' new Brake Best Select Pro brand raises the bar for the best aftermarket domestic brake pads and rotors available. For vehicle-specific friction formulations, quiet tech noise-canceling shims, and stainless steel hardware, choose Brake Best Select Pro. Professional-grade brakes from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly. Just let the bumper play for a second.
The only part of your morning that doesn't suck. The Opening Drive with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck. Weekday mornings from...
This is actually better because they never want to talk about headlines. It's hilarious.
I love the headlines.
Welcome back to the program, Duke City. In the words of Van Nunley, the boys, as in Van and Jake, are out at Top Golf for the YMCA charity event. It's looking like people are starting to starting to fill up. I knew this was going to happen in the 5 o'clock hour. Everyone's getting off of work.
Oh yeah,
they're ready to go support a good cause.
It's getting very busy out here, and the people are getting ready. Staff members prepared to make sure we have a chance at hitting the ball today.
And the food just came out. Top Golf is so much fun. I'm glad you guys are there. I'm glad two men on Other Sports Animal. And even though Fred couldn't be there, I know he wished he could. But we got Van and Jake holding it down. Your girl, A-Marie, is back in the studio. And Jake, it's my favorite part of the show. It is time.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And I know you appreciate it too. Oh, Van, just in time.
Hey,
now,
what I did.
Mandatory NFL headlines with A-Marie Castillo.
Oh, as I mentioned earlier in the program, we are officially 1 week away from NFL kickoff. And there are too many headlines today that I don't think we have enough time to get to before you guys hit some golf balls. So let's get to it. Starting off with Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill. He will not face NFL discipline following off-season incident earlier this summer.
What, for slapping a man with a fish?
So he could just steal a boat? So just because he's a dolphin, he gets cleared of all aquatic crimes? Is that what's going on here?
He was swimming with the Dolphins.
Oh, okay.
Maritime laws are different. I don't think the NFL has jurisdiction in the ocean.
Owner-operator of the Duke's team store, Steve Palmisano, joining us for this segment before he goes out there and just smacks the ball at this Top Golf charity event. You excited, Steve?
Absolutely. I love the YMCA. Actually,
this is exciting.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of people here.
No, go ahead,
great.
Steve.
It's a great day. Got the misters on. A-Marie's not doing a draft pick today, so that's good. We're not interrupting her. And
you're not interrupting me. Well, you kind of are because it is mandatory NFL headlines. But I'm always happy when you're here, Steve. Don't worry. I'm going to touch all of your teams, too. How about Josh Allen on whispers of the Bills Super Bowl window is closing? Josh Allen quotes, "I don't really hear all that outside noise."
Yeah, see, the city of Buffalo is fortunate enough to be so far away from everything that none of that noise infiltrates our community because everybody in the community prevents it from getting to the team.
Okay, and I did this one for you, Jake. I had to do it. I knew you were going to be guest co-hosting with Van today, and I had to do it for you.
With Josh Allen, the window is always going to be open. So,
well, I do think though that there is windows with teams. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys have been the hype to win the Super Bowl the last year. Well, last year. So I do think there is such thing as a window. I'm glad you have that much confidence in Josh Allen, which I do too. I think you're going to have him for a long time. But you got to take advantage of this window.
yeah, it's a boom or bust for us. But honestly, here, hot take: Bills don't win a Super Bowl with Stephon Diggs on the roster.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
I
you
think
heard it
happens-
first
I
here.
think it happens after he's gone.
Really?
That is an absolute fire take.
I think
Young
That
Casio?
is especially coming from a Buffalo Bills fan.
2026 be our year.
I love
Even
your
though
patience.
I do love your patience. It's been a long time coming. Speaking of New York teams, even though here on Two Men On, we believe they are the New Jersey Giants, not the New York Giants.
Correct.
Rookie wide receiver Jalen Hyatt to Don Odell Beckham's former number 13. He wants to start his own legacy with it.
Sweet.
Odell did nothing.
Do you guys know who this
right.
is?
Odell did nothing for that number to get retired.
Okay. Nice.
Oh man, that made me laugh because third overall pick. I'm sure that's what you guys are thinking and you have on the lookout is for Jalen Hyatt.
Okay, yeah. Matt Jones is going to change his number to 12.
Being the only quarterback on the roster,
okay. Yeah.
And this was my favorite headline of the day. New York Giants defensive end Jihad Ward, who you guys might not have known because it's preseason.
Never would.
But he became famous this last week and irked by Hard Knocks portrayal of quarterback Aaron Rodgers-Tiff. He was the defensive end that started that smack talk off with Aaron Rodgers. He did not like how that was portrayed.
Oh.
He did not like how that was portrayed. He is not happy. He is mad at HBO or Max or whatever we call it.
Of course, there's clever editing. It's HBO.
Even
That's
though
'cause they're the
team-
best in the business.
The team has the final say on the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Sure.
Because it's so hard hitting.
Yeah. How about you just sip on that Weineken to wash down them French fries, you little loser? Go out there and
You
play
little
better.
loser.
Until Aaron Rodgers knows
Yeah.
who you are.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
I got loads for you guys today.
Keep 'em
How
coming.
about
Let's
running
go.
back? I know I'm very hyped like you today, Van. How about Las Vegas Raiders running back Josh Jacob? Pushed contracts, squabbles in the past, quote unquote. It's a clean slate with me.
Okay, I'll take things liars say for 400, Alex. No, he's not going to hold out and demand more money and just get like 500 grand more than the friggin' franchise tag that he already had unless he's still upset. He wants to make money. All these guys who said they're going to hold out, none of them held out. They're all going to show up and they're all getting paid ever so slightly more than the franchise tag. The NFL and the front offices of all these teams are fleecing these guys, and they know it, and there's no other way around it. Take your paycheck, finish out your contract, and then complain.
Well, Le'Veon Bell changed football by doing this whole holdout thing, by actually holding out.
Yeah.
And everybody learned from that doesn't work out for you. So they threatened.
Le'Veon Bell made $50 million off that stunt.
He didn't get it all. He retired early.
That's his fault. He got that bag, though.
If he played.
He did get that bag. He did get that bag.
Hey, Marie, do you got any Cowboys news for owner-operator of the Dick's Team Store, Steve Palmisano?
I have a headline on it.
Well,
I don't know if she has it.
Okay.
Oh, my.
Steve's giving
Steve's
Anne Marie a headline. Let's go.
Okay, go ahead,
What?
Steve.
You didn't hear that Trey Lance is wearing number 8 this year?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
my
well,
God.
thank God. Thank God we know that news now.
The brass button.
The news
Don't Google
the
that.
news-
It's 100% true.
The news I had about Trey Lance is he came out. I love these stories.
Oh, he came
I love
out.
these
Congratulations,
headlines.
Trey.
No,
All right.
no.
Oh, Oh, we're a big supporter of
allies.
the we're a big supporter of the plus community.
He's not. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make people so mad on this
Wait,
show.
what?
He came out.
Is that not what you're talking about?
He came out. No.
Quit saying he came out.
She said it 4 times.
I know. He came out aggressively. Apparently.
What did he do, A.
In
Marie?
number
What did
8.
he do?
He came out in number 8. Oh, that's fair.
When he heard he was being traded to the Cowboys, he came out and had a huge smile.
Okay.
I'd be happy
Cool.
too.
Yeah, because he's happy that Dak Prescott's almost out the door and he might have a starting job for a year at least.
Now he has no pressure to play on any team.
Especially playing in Troy's number.
Yeah, that's big boots to fill.
And I got one more for you, which was my other favorite.
Okay.
If you guys didn't hear this whole running back, Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts, well, there was a mystery team involved in talks of potential trade, and the mystery team has been revealed as the Green Bay Packers. Now, I don't understand this when they have one of the top running back duos in the league. I'm not sure what's happening with Aaron Jones' contract, maybe, but Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon, I do not know why they would want to acquire Jonathan Taylor.
They don't need Jonathan Taylor, Thomas. They already got 2 running backs who are both better than him.
You know what I could see happening if they did go through with this deal? Aaron Jones to the Colts, and then Jonathan Taylor's the backup to A.J. Dillon.
Or just another 2-headed monster, which is fine too.
But I don't think
just make it up. The mystery team is the friggin' Toronto Argonauts. All this is made up.
It's
Chad
the
Kelly.
Green Bay Packers. It came out.
Says who?
Oh, and a little breaking
Says
news
every
too for you,
media.
Marie.
Okay.
Yes.
Your former Viking, your former boy Jalen Rieger just signed with the Patriots.
I actually just got a bunch of text messages about that.
Yeah, I hate Jalen Rieger.
Okay.
Because
Why?
I drafted him his rookie year.
Oh,
And,
that's why.
Yeah, my vendettas for football players are based on if you were on my fantasy team or not.
Hey.
Your performance.
You want to know why I love him?
Why?
Because the Philadelphia Eagles took him instead of Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
And I will always be forever thankful to the Philadelphia Eagles.
And then you guys had him last year for like a shake of a lamb's tail.
For for special team needs. But those are your NFL headlines for the day. Thank you, Steve, for contributing to some Dallas Cowboy content.
Anytime. Call me if you need some help.
Smart. Steve Palmisano, owner-operator of the Duke's Team Store, top golfer today. You think you're going to steal the crown from Team 2 Men On?
Absolutely.
Okay, I love that confidence. You and
Our team is
14 other
loaded.
teams are coming right at us.
Our team is loaded.
Loaded. I'm really excited I punched it in as Vake.
I like that.
So Van and Jake.
Perfect.
We are one person today. And we'll be taking turns at Top Golf.
I am putting my best Fred impersonation on today.
Okay. All right. Which Fred impersonation? Because one of them is very litigious.
I'm the whatever one was here for last year's tournament when you
Boom.
guys won.
Excellent. Love that so much. Top Golf charity tournament benefiting the YMCA. 3rd annual Driving for Good tees off when we get back. Also, when we get back, special guest talking about Jake's favorite quarterback and favorite team, Aaron Rodgers and the New Jersey Jets. You're listening to 2 Men On 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal.
This report is sponsored by
Claire.
More days getting shorter, business to-do lists getting longer? You need Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates all in one place. Sponsor your first job and get hiring today by visiting Indeed.com/credit.
Well, as we take a look at traffic right now,
You got about 4.5 minutes.
Okay, 4.5
Lanes
minutes.
closed at mile
So
marker
when we get
209.
back, I will be starting the tournament on the microphone.
on
Can
an
you bring
alternate
it
route.
back?
Westbound on
with
I-40
Jake
right now. You're going to see
and
slowdowns
Shock
as you
from the
approach the
YMCA
interchange. Those
talking
will-
about the
Shock?
Jets.
Yeah, am I talking about Hard Knocks or just the Jets?
Whatever.
Some of the river.
Yeah,
okay,
either
I
one.
know. Actually, it's going to be good.
Yeah,
It's going to be good.
All right.
Between Jefferson and Coors, and southbound on I-25, traffic continues to move slow between Osuna and Montgomery. If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
The Jim Rome Show.
Brock Purdy cleared to practice without restriction. Very good news for the 49ers. Not so good for Trey Lance. So where does that leave them? Purdy, of course, suffered a significant
Hey, Jacques.
the NFC Championship game, had surgery.
What's going on?
Is the job his or not? Seems to be a no-brainer. Unless he re-tears his UCL between now and the start of the year, it's absolutely his job, regardless of what they gave up to get Trey Lance.
The Jim Rome Show. Weekdays at 10.
Yep.
All right.
You sound great.
FM.
I have a very fun game for you guys. The AFC East.
Can we just make sure we talk about the why?
It can happen
Yeah, of
so
course.
easily. A few
I'm a professional. I'm a professional, Jacques.
And then you can tell me about her now.
You get pulled over.
No, gross.
Drive or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Staples has big savings on everything you need for back to school or stocking up the office. Save on all your school essentials from notebooks to markers. Save on everything you need for travel, like luggage, portable tech, and travel-sized personal items. Plus, save on signs, banners, and posters from Staples print and marketing services. And now at Staples, you can save even more with $10 off document printing when you spend $40 or more. Get everything for the office and the classroom for less at Staples. Ends 9/30. Exclusions and restrictions apply. See associate or visit staples.com/print for details.
It can happen so easily. A few drinks become a few too many. It's time to go, and you think of calling for a ride home. Nah, what's the worst that could happen? You get pulled over. You lose your license. You total your car. You kill someone. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
No one wants legal problems, but somehow, some way, they seem to find you. Where do you turn when you need help? For more than 40 years, Rudy Chavez has had the people of New Mexico's back. If you're facing a legal issue, you want to have Rudy's experience and compassion in your corner. Call the law offices of Rudy Chavez at 505-242-5500. That's 505-242-5500, or visit rudychavezlaw.com. Contact Rudy today and make your legal problems go away.
Ohana is Hawaiian for family, and at Albuquerque Ohana Removal Services, we treat you like family to make your family happy and safe. We haul away anything you don't need anymore. Appliances, trash, old and broken furniture, we can help. Call today.
All right, guys, we're coming back in like 25 seconds.
Or clean up. Albuquerque.
I will introduce Jacques, and you will take it from there, okay?
Okay.
We help yours. Albuquerque Ohana Removal. 505-544-8480.
Come armchair quarterback with the opening drive. Weekday mornings starting at 7 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Okay, you guys. Welcome back to the program. Second hour coming to an end, and we're ending it stronger than ever here on Two Men on The Sports Animal, because the boys, well, Van and Jake, Fred is on assignment, is live from Topgolf for a YMCA charity event, and we have Jacques from the YMCA to tell us all about it. Welcome, Jacques. Welcome to the program.
Thank you guys for having me yet again.
Yeah,
I love being on you guys.
Oh, you're a lot of fun. I'm so happy that you're back, and thank you. I think it's really cool what the YMCA is doing at Topgolf. How about you give us some info? Give us what's going on. What should we be doing, Jacques?
All right, so we do have our Topgolf event is pretty much a fundraiser. The YMCA here, the local level, we do fundraisers to support other families who can't afford the Y or get into their programs that we have. So this is our fundraiser that we do to really help out our scholarship funds to help families stay in touch, so we can help kids get into sports and get into after school and really help develop these young ones.
And for people who are interested in scholarships, what's the best way to get information about that?
So they can visit our website, ymcacnm.org, and they can get a financial aid application, or they could come down to the facility, hang out with me for a little bit. I'll help them out with the whole process as well.
Yeah, and you guys are doing a live auction today too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And if you guys can't make it down here, please make sure to check out the website, biddingforgood.com/YMCACNM, where you can check out all the items for bid, including the 2 Men On Super Bowl helmet with over 50 autographs. So make sure to take a look at that and outbid Van for it.
Yes.
So yeah, he put a large bid on it.
I think he already put 600 on it. So
yeah,
it keeps moving up. If people can't make it out to Topgolf tonight, is there another way they can donate or help with these scholarships?
Yeah, so they can still do the auction with us. or they could just come down to the facility. We can help them out with some donations. They could do a monthly donation, or just get involved with our sports team. They could do sponsorships for our sports programs. We could get the little logo on our jerseys just to show them off a little bit as well. So it's definitely something in there
What else?
for them.
What else you got going on at the Y right now? Tell people why they should come sign up at the Y.
Hey, we got a lot of things going on. Our fall season just kicked off. We got welcoming week coming up. So September 8th to the 17th is going to be nice and free. Again, free. Invite your moms, your dad, your mom's mom, your dad's dad, everybody.
Yeah, bring everyone down. And you got futsal now.
Futsal is kicked off as well. Yeah, so our
Yeah.
first games for futsal will be September 9th during our welcome week. So it'll be free for everyone to come during that time also. And we'll be kicking off our new esports pretty soon also.
Yeah,
So
Wendy, right?
So we have an esports program down in our teen center now.
Yep.
If you guys want to come have a chance to check it out during our welcome week, we'll be having an event for that where we'll have a family night out with some board games. You could come down there and play some Rocket League with your kid, maybe some Super Smash Brothers. Really get it going also.
Have you tried out any of the esports yet?
I had to break it in.
Yeah, of course.
I had to break in all the new things.
All right,
make sure it works.
What'd you play first?
First thing I played was Rocket League, man.
Okay.
Rocket League has been my thing for a while. I love playing Rocket League. Got a little bit of Mario Kart with some after-school kids already also. And then I've been playing some pickleball, man. I'm getting a little dangerous. So
Yeah,
if you want to come
okay.
and hang out with me Tuesday, Thursday, 7 to 2, we're playing some pickleball there at the Y
Okay,
also.
I think I might have to stop in on Thursday. I've
Yeah.
been wanting to play pickleball for a minute now.
There you go, man. We
Yeah.
got we're gonna have some signed up for you on our website and everything for that.
Nice.
It's hot right now, that pickleball. And what about people who just love working out? I think people should know more what you have available at the gym, because I know that's what people, how they decipher what gym they go to. I've heard that you guys have amazing equipment there.
Oh, the equipment, I tell everyone, the Y is so underrated as far as the gym equipment. We have top of the line equipment at the Y. We got brand new equipment that we just got in this year. We expect some more new equipment later this year also. And then our sports performance center, beautiful. I'm talking 4 power racks plus benches and a whole turf area where you can really get down. And we even have classes for adults and kids on that turf too. So
Okay, that's good to know. I need to break out the ladders, work on my footwork.
yeah, we got that for you, man. I got hurdles too.
Okay, good to know.
As we wrap up the first hour, though, how can people contact you, Jacques, before I ask you an AFC East question before we end this hour?
So they can visit our website, ymcacnm.org, or just give me a call at 505-595-1515.
Okay, awesome. And I love that you're coming on not only for the YMCA to help the community to put on a good cause. This is perfect timing. The AFC East is one of the hottest topics in the NFL, and we're the station bringing you all the NFL content this NFL season. And our boy Jake here is a huge Buffalo Bills fan, and you're a huge New York Jets fan.
Jersey
so just
Jets.
fight right now. Just fight. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I want both your opinions, one at a time. Who's winning the division, and then we're getting out of here.
Yeah, so I had him put his cup away because I couldn't even stand looking at that Bills thing. But, I'm going to say they got to win the division. We're going to upset everybody in the playoffs. Jets for the Super Bowl. I'm a Cowboys fan this year.
Okay.
you're
I have I have
Oh.
a bet going on right now. It's called the pinky toe bet. So if the Jets sweep the Bills in the regular season, I have to cut my pinky toe off.
Can I be the one to cut it for you?
Deal. I'll shake on that right here, right now.
I'll shake the foot, man.
You don't want to shake this one.
I'm going to be cut. I'll make it nice and clean for you. It look good, too.
All right, good. That's all I care about.
Okay, so you both have total confidence in your teams. Jacques, thank you again. Thank you for everything you're doing at the YMCA. I need you guys to keep it friendly until you get on Top Golf. Take it out on your teams there. We're coming up on the final hour before we hand it over the ice toast. We got a full 3-hour show today. More NFL content, more special guests after this break. You're listening to Two Men On 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal. You guys are clear.
Oh, wow. Good job, A-Marie. You're so good at this.
Ben, you're back?
Yeah. I was incognito.
Didn't see you there. I didn't see you there.
So come and follow me. I walk you down the block to the bottom of the street. It's like the bottom of the beat. See the problem with the feet? The devil's trying to break us down. I brought this ice so I can blind them with the Jesus piece. Said you so, said you so.
Well, as we take a look at traffic right now, northbound I-25 south of town remains closed at mile marker 209. That's near the Isleta Pueblo, and that is due to a road rage incident. You're going to need to seek out an alternate route. Westbound on I-40 right now, you're going to see slowdowns as you approach the interchange. Those are going to last until Coors. Headed west on Paseo right now, you're going to see slowdowns between Jefferson and the river. Also westbound on Alameda right now, dealing with congestion between Jefferson and Coors, and southbound on I-25 traffic.
How much time do we have on this
slow
one?
between Osuna and Montgomery.
Join Folds of Honor for
2.5 minutes.
Sweet, thank you.
dinner Friday, September 8th at the Isleta Convention Center. Their mission is to raise scholarship funds for families of fallen soldiers and first responders. Log on to newmexico.foldsofhonor.org for information.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
This is it, gang. Cumulus Media's Spirits Week is finally here. All week long, we're highlighting our incredible New Mexico distilleries, one every day with awesome deals just for you. Today, it's Vara Winery and Distillery, the place for handcrafted spirits and innovative cocktails. Their expert distillers handcraft all their spirits right here in New Mexico, using artisan distilling techniques to put their own spin on classic spirits. Explore the flavors that make each sip uniquely New Mexican, like their High Desert Gin, with 13 botanicals designed to recreate the essence of our high desert. Be sure to drop by their Albuquerque and Santa Fe tasting rooms to try one of their spirits flights, or relax with a cocktail and tapas while enjoying another spectacular New Mexico sunset. Visit our station website today from 9 a.m. till they sell out and grab a $50 gift certificate to Vara Winery and Distillery for just $25. This is your opportunity to check out one of New Mexico's top-rated distilleries. Don't miss today's Spirits Week deal from Vara Winery and Distillery.
School on! Sing on!
Back to school is on, and Staples has great prices on everything you need for your best year yet. Save on headphones and laptops. Save on notebooks, pens, and all the essentials. Priced low and still in stock. And right now at Staples, 24-pack Crayola crayons and comp books are only 50 cents each. Plus, select notebooks are just 35 cents each. School on, save on at Staples, where school savings are always in session. Ends 9/16. In-store only. Limit 30.
Ruthie, our last summer barbecue is this weekend, and it has to be epic.
Well, Total Wine has this new reposado that'll rock your... Miss...
Are you going to be talking to Sush?
Last summer juice at 6:45.
That'll be great.
Oh, you teased the I-9 at 6.
My famous ribs recipe for one of yours.
With the lowest prices for...
To 6:15.
Always find what you love and love what you find. Only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Now,
here we go.
Sports Animal, your afternoon drive. Number 2, men on, Van Nunley and Fred Slow. And in the on-deck circle, Amory Castillo. This is 2 Men On with Van Nunley and Fred Slow.
Mike is hot.
Okay. Little whimsical jam here.
This sounds like I'm playing Fortnite.
Is this a Fortnite song?
Yeah, I think it is, honestly.
What's a Fortnite? Fortnite like a year and a half?
I think
much
the
is it?
proper term for Fortnite is 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks is a fortnight?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking up Fortnite. Is it exactly 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks.
Okay.
A fortnight is 2 weeks.
I was
You're
close.
welcome.
Yeah.
If it's spelled correctly, a fortnight is 2 weeks.
Or
if it's spelled incorrectly,
it's a video game classic nowadays.
Is it now?
I would consider it a classic now.
I've never played.
Wow. Okay.
I think Grand Theft Auto 5 was the last game I played. It was so damn good, I retired my gamesmanship.
The one that came out like 10 years ago?
Correct. Yeah, that's the last one I played.
That people keep buying?
Before that one, Tekken 3.
Wow.
I'm
and
a Tekken
nowadays,
hustler, brother.
nowadays it's just Pac-Man and What was the other one you were saying you play?
Pong.
Pong.
I played a lot of Pong back in my day.
But you play the old school one where there's no screen. You have to actually hit something back and forth.
Yeah, they call it ping pong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Table
tennis.
An ancient Chinese game.
Welcome back to 2 Men On, 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal. Absolutely rocking it here at the Top Golf Charity Tournament. The tournament has commenced. Balls are being whacked.
Food being eaten.
I mean, we're right next to the buffet, right behind us, and it smells fantastic.
I have been looking at other people's plates all day.
There's a hunger about me, and Jake,
I think it's my turn.
young Jake Cassio is being beckoned as Team 2 Men On is trying to defend the championship. Jake's going to step away and hit some balls, and I believe I'll be after him. So now you get me and A. Marie, and this is a subject near and dear to my heart. Being a by the way, you're listening to 2 Men On 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal. This is a subject near and dear to my heart because as a son and a brother and a father, the Nebraska Cornhuskers volleyball team set a record for highest attended women's sporting event in the history of the world. 92,000 people showed up to a volleyball match. I'll say that again, A-Marie Castillo. 92,000 people showed up to a volleyball match, ellipsis, in Nebraska.
Yes, it's the largest crowd to witness a women's sporting event. It filled Memorial Stadium, the football stadium. It was actually 92,003 people, by the way.
92,003.
They watched.
Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted. 3 people count, okay?
Of course.
They watched the 5-time NCAA champion Nebraska volleyball team beat Omaha 3-0. It's wild if you haven't seen the video. It's wild.
Oh,
like
it's
I can't. Yeah.
And look, Go ahead,
just a couple things that blew my mind about this. I know I know I'm a female, and but this is really big for women's sports. We don't see this kind of attendance for women's sports, and not putting women's sports down. It's just a different ball game. Tickets were originally priced at $25, man, and $5 for high school students and younger. But then tickets reach as much as $400 on the secondary market.
Oh my God. What is 92,000 times 400? Is the answer a bunch? Is it like a whole bunch?
Yes, that's how much money we should be raising for the YMCA right now.
We're gonna come up a little bit short of that.
Not
but
if
a lot.
You don't make some donations.
By the way, young Jake Cassio back on the program. He whacked some balls real quick. How'd you do?
Not good.
Oh God. Oh no.
So I shout out to Nebraska though. Well, it's okay. It's your warm up shot. It's it's the warm up team
club too. I didn't know there was a difference here. I just grabbed the
Well, how appropriate, Jake, because we're talking about the Nebraska women's volleyball
90,000 people.
92, my friend.
Well, can I tell you the previous record
for women's
volleyball?
Yeah.
No, just for volleyball.
Oh, for volleyball.
I don't know if
this is laughable.
I don't know if with the women's volleyball. No, but I have this story you guys will appreciate.
Okay.
And it's sports adjacent bro talk as well. Okay. The attendance was the Wisconsin volleyball team in 2022 had a record with 16,833 fans.
After the leak,
the number 4 Wisconsin Badgers took on the 16th ranked Florida Gators on it was in 2022. But the reason was Wisconsin volleyball became so popular because on a little trippy trip after they won the ship, there was some nudage leakage, and volleyball became very popular.
You don't know about this,
I
man.
know.
I am unaware of this, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to do as a journalist.
Yes.
I'm going to do some very diligent research on this topic now.
But, before I entered the media world, as I was trying to make a name for myself doing private research, I also have seen what these volleyball players are up to.
Okay, I'm sure they're. I mean,
talented team,
very talented.
Yeah,
a lot of talent there.
Mhm.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
A lot of talent, a lot of breeders, as I call them.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, they're tall, hot women that will produce draft picks. Okay.
All right.
There's got to be love for breeders.
Excellent point.
But I'm very Nebraska. The volleyball program is huge. I'm very happy for them. I thought this was a very smart move all around. And if you haven't seen the video, just watch it. You get goosebumpies. You get the little goose pimples.
It is an amazing moment in the history of women's sports because all the other big events have been worldwide soccer events. This is just American collegiate volleyball. It's impressive that they threw this together. And I don't want to talk smack about Nebraska, but what else are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Shuck corn? I don't know. What else are you going to do on a weekday night in Nebraska?
I heard
mow your giant lawn.
Lincoln,
'cause there's
Nebraska.
I should have bet on
next
this.
to
Is
you.
nice. Omaha
Is that where
nice.
Lincoln Park's from?
I think, yeah. That's why they call themselves Lincoln Park, because they just rearranged some letters in Nebraska.
Lincoln, Nebraska Park.
Yeah.
I once met a nice gentleman from Wahoo, Nebraska, back in my very
The Big
young
Island?
single days.
We
No,
already,
Wahoo, Nebraska.
We already doxed Wahoo. It's Guardians, Nebraska now.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. But congratulations, all jokes aside, congrats to the Nebraska Corn Huskers. That's awesome.
That's going to be the
really
most
cool.
success they have all season long with their sports program.
Jake, you were slicing top golf balls when I said this. There were tickets going for $400 to this event.
Wow.
That's insane.
Without a leak, too? Insane.
Without a leak. Come on, this is the
Yet.
real deal, okay? No nudage. Yeah, we don't know what happened after. We'll see.
I have a personal bet with one of my friends because he's a Panthers fan, and Matt Rule went to the Corn Huskers. And
Okay.
I said that the Nebraska won't make a bowl game this year.
Oh.
Well, their superstar
Good
tight
bet.
end is in jail. Probably
Good job,
prison.
Jake. Is your friend in denial, by the way? Like, be a realistic fan.
I mean, honestly, I like when Nebraska's in the mix of things in the Big Ten. It makes football better.
I'm sure it does.
Jake, how many pinky toes do you have? How many?
Yeah, like,
My
how
pinky
many
toe
pinky
is not
toe-
involved in this one. This is pure cash money dollars.
Oh, this is just cash.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
What
only
is
have
it?
2 pinky toe bets going on for this season.
Are you? I didn't know if you're like a anamorph, like you just regenerate your pinky toes, like a friggin' blue tail
If
lizard.
you saw what my pinky toes look like, you would assume that they're in the process of growing back.
Okay. That's excellent. All right. Having a lot of fun here at the Top Golf charity event. If you want to go after the YMCA and 2 Men On co-branded Super Bowl helmet, go to biddingforgood.com/YMCA-CNM. I got some good news and some bad news.
I want the bad news first.
I've been outbid.
Oh, God. What's the
That
good news?
is great news.
The good news is I've also been outbid.
Nice.
So we're on our way up with the YMCA 2 Men On co-branded helmet with over 50 autographs. Probably the 50 most famous people on the planet, I'm guessing.
Your autograph isn't on there.
Joke's on you, buddy. It sure is.
Ah.
Also, me and Fred Slow's autographs are on there.
Well, then
but if
mine's
that's
not
not
on there.
enough for you, how about Brian Urlacher? How about Rondé Barber? How about Sean O'Malley? How about friggin' Carrot Top? How
Jamar
about
Chase.
Jamar Chase. How about DeMar Hamlin? Just kidding. He's not on there.
Yeah.
But there's a
wasn't even-
lot of superstars on this helmet. Go to biddingforgood.com/YMCA-CNM. Some other great items, too. It's not just all about the helmet.
Oh, yeah, that Tiger Woods,
It's
Jack
mostly
Nicklaus,
about the
Arnold Palmer one, that picture of them at the Masters receiving their first green jacket, 10 for 10. I want it so bad. Someone buy it for me.
A lot of great items here at the Top Golf charity event. You don't have to be in person. One more time, biddingforgood.com YMCA C&M. When we get back, the moment you've all been waiting for,
It's a
the
6-minute break.
I-9 varsity of sexy athletes. Let's go. You're listening to 2 Men On, 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal.
We're all moving a little faster now.
Claire, you got 6 minutes.
On KOAT Action 7 News.
We're proud to bring you coverage you can count on from across New Mexico.
Like a weather forecast that's certified most accurate and proven every day.
Start your day with more in the morning.
Well, as we take a look at traffic right now, northbound I-25 south of town remains closed at mile marker 209. That's near the Isleta Pueblo, and that is due to a road rage incident. You're going to need to seek out an alternate route. Westbound on I-40 right now, you're going to see slowdowns as you approach the interchange. Those are going to last until Coors. Headed west on Paseo right now, you're going to see slowdowns between Jefferson and the river. Also westbound on Alameda right now, dealing with congestion between Jefferson and Coors. And southbound on I-25, traffic continues to move slow between Osuna and Montgomery.
This report brought to you by Quality by DiLorenzo, Lomas, and Pennsylvania.
The hottest things this summer are the financing deals you'll find at Quality Buick GMC on Lomas through Labor Day. Save thousands with 2.49% financing OAC on all 2023 Buicks. Quality by DiLorenzo, qualitydeal.com.
If you see an accident, call the Traffic Tracker hotline at 767-9167. Brought to you by American Home Furniture and Mattress, proudly providing New Mexicans with quality furniture and service for over 87 years. I'm Michael Carlisle from the 96.3 News Radio KKOB Traffic Center.
Celebrate Cherry Fridays with the sports animal. Every Friday before a home game, we're turning the town cherry. Need new Lobo gear? The Sports Animal's got you. Join the Sports Animal for a t-shirt raid in the parking lot of one Albertsons somewhere in the city. Get your Lobo gear and home game tickets while supplies last.
Join us from the parking lot of the Albertsons on Juan Tabo and Candelaria this Friday at 8 a.m. while shirts and tickets last.
Get there quick and help us paint the town cherry. From 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets with nowhere to go. I didn't think I'd survive. But I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year. For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there.
Covenant House helped me break the cycle of homelessness in my family. They gave me the love that I needed.
Over 2,000 young people will sleep safely in a Covenant House bed tonight. When youth who are experiencing homelessness have a hot meal, a safe place to sleep, medical care, and love, they can overcome heartbreaking challenges and have a brighter future.
They just really genuinely just wanted to help me succeed, and I'm succeeding. I'm a speaker, I'm an author. Covenant House really helped me and really helped mold me into the woman I am today.
If you or someone you love is asking for help, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
Lobo fans, football season tickets are on sale now for as low as $86. That's less than $15 a game. The Lobos have an attractive home schedule this season, which features in-state rival New Mexico State on September 16th. This season will feature a new state-of-the-art light show during games, on-field DJ, increased tailgate atmosphere, and much, much more. Join us at University Stadium this fall by visiting golobos.com/tickets today.
Hey, you're up next. Ugh, my throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
O'Reilly Auto Parts' new Brake Best Select Pro brand raises the bar for the best aftermarket domestic brake pads and rotors available. For vehicle-specific friction formulations, Quiet-Tech noise-canceling shims, and stainless steel hardware, choose Brake Best Select Pro. Professional-grade brakes from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Walking through a junkyard, each wrecked car tells a story. This one, very sad. She had been drinking and driving. Oh, and this one, terrible. The driver was drunk and drove clear off the road. And this one was my family. The drunk driver hit us, and my wife and our daughter. They didn't make it.
Drinking and driving causes far too many tragic stories. It's time to end DWI. This message brought to you by NMDOT.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter code IMPACT at checkout. That's harrys.com, code IMPACT. Enjoy.
Hey, it's A. Marie. We are officially under 1 week until NFL kickoff. Let's bet on it. Starting 7 a.m. Saturday on Name 3 Players on the Sports Animal. Here you go.
Oh my God, that was a preview for Name 3 Players.
Yeah.
Every Saturday right here on 95.9 FM and AM 610 The Sports Animal, hosted by A-Marie Castillo.
Woo!
Whoa.
Jakey's going to be on it next week.
I'm excited for that program.
Me too.
Welcome back to 2 Men On 95.9 FM, AM 610 The Sports Animal. It's my turn at the Top Golf charity event here. So I'm going to lead off my I-9 varsity of sexiest athletes by my estimation.
Oh, don't you dare take my number one pick.
Just what I think the greatest athlete in the history of the world. This is what an athlete looks like. This is what a man looks like. I'm talking about the 5'11", 245-pound legend Bartolo Colon.
You really know how to make me upset.
This is a mic drop. I'll see you guys later.
His big nickname is Big Sexy. It's a
No,
great
I know
pick.
Big Sexy. I know. Is that what you were going to pick?
Yes, that was going to be my first pick. I'm furious. Anyways, for the listeners, I-9, one of our wonderful sponsors here doing the I-9 Varsity Show, Mount Rushmore, all of that. So just had to make that little shout out because Van just got right into it.
No, I know. Well, Van was very excited about this.
Yeah. Would you
all right,
like
Jake,
to go with the second one?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I am going to go with the fictional athlete here. The Italian stallion, Rocky Balboa.
That's your one of your sexiest?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, do you know what Sylvester Stallone was doing before Rocky?
I'm like taking these so serious. No, I understand. And I know maybe he's gotten some work done, but I watched the TV show Tulsa King, one of his latest TV shows.
And he looks great.
He looks great.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, God, I need to step my game up.
And honestly, how he talks in that show is how I feel internally. So I'm really just like a 65-year-old Sylvester Stallone internally.
Okay. No, I think that's a really good one. I'm going to start off my I-9 varsity. We're doing sexiest athletes. This was actually my first crush ever. And just growing up, he always was so sexy to me, was Ken Griffey Jr.
Whoa, yeah, he is a good looking
I know
feller.
no one's probably expecting this, but I was in love with him just my whole childhood growing up.
Okay, I see you. I did not expect that out of you, A-Marie. I'm not going to lie.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know you were so into Ken Griff.
Oh, that was my first love. Okay, so Jake, this is a good story. This is a feel-good story for the listeners. When I was a little girl at our Scholastic book fairs, they used to have addresses of like athletes and celebrities you could send mail to. And I used to write love letters to Ken Griffey Jr. on baseballs and and I'd be like, I know, dear Ken, I know everyone says they love you, but I really love you. And I told my mom, I was like, you better and I gave my mom the address from my Scholastic Book Fair. I was like, Mom, you better send these. And then she saved them because she said they were the most precious thing she's ever seen in her life, and she's going to give it. She gave them to me when I graduated at 18 from high school, and I was so mad at her that she never sent them.
I would like to know what these letters say.
I have them somewhere in my storage, and I'll bring them in when I find them. Van, I kicked off my I-9 with Ken Griffey Jr.
Oh, God, so smart. Great
and
answer.
I took a fictional athlete, Sylvester Stallone, as Rocky Balboa.
Excellent, excellent. You going all Italians? Am I jumping your theme here? Spoiler alert. Also, spoiler alert. I hit 4 right into the green target.
Nice.
Sand wedge, 90 yards out. 4 hoopers. Bam.
Yeah, I was not as good.
Yeah, they asked you not to come back.
I don't care.
Next on my I-9 varsity of the sexiest athletes, basically a left-handed Bartolo Colon.
Okay.
But also Anglo. I'm going with David Wells. This guy threw a perfect game, blackout drunk. All right? This is what elite athleticism looks like.
That's what's beauty to you?
6'3", 215. Just a chunk of beautiful human.
I like that.
I got Bartolo Colon. I got David Wells. You might be noticing a theme. This is what peak masculinity looks like. Next on my I-9 varsity, David Wells. Let's go.
My number 2 pick, this is a serious one for me. Matt Milano, another Italian linebacker for the Buffalo Bills. You don't know him, you better know him because he is a force, all-pro linebacker, and he is a beautiful man.
He's a beautiful man?
Oh, yeah. He's beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay. I know. I
want you to look
know.
up pictures of Matt Milano fishing and tell me different.
Okay, I'm going to look it up right now.
Hey, Marie, what you got next?
I'm giving you more random ones just all throughout. He's very handsome, and I don't think people talk about it enough. But I'm going with Detroit Lions wide receiver Megatron Calvin Johnson.
Oh,
ooh,
I don't know. I don't know if. He is so. I forget how handsome he is.
Yeah,
I saw him in an interview recently, and I was like, "You are so handsome."
Holy jawbones on that human. My goodness.
Yes.
Is he chew gum in his sleep? How does he do it?
I don't know, but he's handsome.
That's a great answer. All right. If you smash Bartolo Colon and David Wells together, what you
I'm
get
taking this serious.
is relief pitcher Jumbo Diaz, El Grande from the Dominican Republic, 6'4", 315 pounds. That is what men look like.
You like the big boys.
I like overweight relief pitchers. That's what I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
Don't kink shame me, Jake.
I'm not. A little.
I'm
pushing
into
for
what
the
I'm
pushing
into.
is
Love is
not-
love.
I agree, and I support you.
Next on my I-9 varsity, 2 years younger than me, relief pitcher Jumbo Diaz. That was a deep cut. You're welcome.
My third pick, I'm going to give a little love to the ladies on this one.
Ooh, let's go.
Ooh.
Lindsey Vaughn.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful athletes ever. Like, I see why Tiger Woods went down that route. And I get it. Lindsey Vaughn, great skier, but better looking human being.
That's a great answer. She's a looker.
Oh, yeah.
Gaze into those eyes. I dare you.
So, yeah, I was going to go all Italians, but you gave it all up for me.
Okay.
And so I decided to go with a nice young lady.
My bad. Spoiler alert. Sorry, my dudes.
It's okay. I agree with that one, too. She's smoking hot. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go around to different sports. I've done baseball, I've done football. I'm gonna go to my other favorite sport, golf.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Adam Scott.
Okay. I get you here.
I think he is a very handsome man.
Strong, very strong.
Yeah, I couldn't disagree with you.
Ooh. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, it's your pick, Van. I have my lady.
All right, batting cleanup. on my I-9 varsity of sexiest athletes, Charleston Charles Sabithia. Big sexy in some circles. 6'6".
boy.
320 pounds.
Big boy.
A lot of human.
I would agree with
A
you
lot
on
of
this
arm.
if he was never a Yankee.
Okay, well, I mean, you're obviously biased. I'm an objective member of the press. And my final answer is Charleston Charles, also known as CC Sabithia.
Okay.
That's what the male human form should look like.
I don't disagree.
Oh my gosh.
It's a man's man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is my true number one overall pick.
Let's
my
go.
actual sexiest athlete of all time, Paige Spiranek.
Hey, let me show you something.
You had her up
Hey,
too.
Jake.
Yeah. after my chubby pitcher joke was over, I was gonna say Paige Spiranek, who is a
I want you guys
11.
Yeah.
She is an 11.
Oh yeah.
Guess who's friends with her?
You?
Ned James.
Yes.
Oh my God.
No, me.
Oh, Anne-Marie Castillo?
Wow. So
Yes.
do you think I have a chance?
She's gonna come on. Name 3 players eventually. Yes. What?
She gonna gamble with you?
Can I come on the show that episode?
Yes, she's a big gambler. She's a big
my
gambler.
God, stop.
Okay, so funny story, because you know how you guys are crazy. Some of my friends noticed we interact with each other on social media, and people will hit up my husband and be like, "Yo, can you put in a good word?" I'm like, "Oh my God, guys,
Yeah,
no,
sure.
I'm not. I mean, Jake, you can come hang out on the show, but like, no, I'm not putting in a good word." And you wish.
I don't need a good word. If anything, that's a negative. That's negative game. When you need someone to do that, I'll come in and give my own riz. You know, hi Paige, nice to meet you. How are you? Looking beautiful
I'm sure.
as ever. You know.
You said you're terrified of women.
I
That's
am.
the most terrifying one.
Yeah, but
I think I should have her on 2 Men On because I think she can hold it down on this show.
I would be a
100%
bumbling
she could.
idiot.
She would just give it right back.
Well, I mean,
oh God.
the hotter they are, the more confident you can be because you know you don't have a chance anyway. So might as well shoot your shot, brother.
Yeah.
You could.
She's
you
also
could
really
double.
just a cool person.
Oh, she's
yeah,
the
she's
greatest.
just a cool person.
I
Great-
love
great
her
on Instagram.
personality. That's really what I'm there for. Is
You can double every single one of Van's positive attributes. Paige Spiranak's still out of my league.
Yeah, same. All I got.
She's
going
out of
is a
all of our
mustache.
leagues.
I wasn't going to mention that, but I'm glad you did.
That was a good one. Is
Wait.
it my turn? This is a fun one.
All right, is this your cleanup hitter?
Oh, yeah. Are we doing our final one?
Yep.
I'm going to go with Gordon Hayward.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay,
All right.
that was a.
I go all over the
completely-
map.
Yeah.
I don't have one type, but I just think he is incredibly sexy, and I love the hoops.
You're like Thanos. Like all of your you're collecting all the stones.
I
here.
know. If you
You're
saw everyone I've ever dated, you would be like,
Doesn't
you would
have a
think I have a type, but I don't.
Your
No.
type is available.
No. I'm
She's
a married woman.
To a great
I found
guy,
my type.
by the way.
Yes.
And a
Very
great-
handsome,
and a great-
athletic man.
And a great dog sitter.
Great dog sitter.
When we get
Future
back,
dog dad.
more sports and sports adjacent content right here from the Top Golf Charity Tournament benefiting the YMCA. All right, 2 Men On. Our team is already crushing it, so watch out, y'all. We are coming for you, back-to-back champions. I'm calling it right now. Don't miss the auction right here in the banquet room. If you can't be here in person, I'll tell you what, check out biddingforgood.com/YMCA-CNM. Having a lot of fun with it for a great cause. When we get back, we're going to be talking about it, Jake.
I'm ready.
2 Men On, 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal.
Telling it like it is.
You guys have like 5.
Against Bill Belichick are 6-24. Not a shock that the Texans in a rebuilding state look bad offensively, at least C.J. Stroud did. Facing Belichick as a rookie is like teaching your kid how to drive in New York City.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at 1 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
Some days I cover up because of my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now I'm hitting the road with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieved 90% clearer skin at 4 months. And Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine. Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor today about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis, and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
No one wants legal problems, but somehow, some way, they seem to find you. Where do you turn when you need help? For more than 40 years, Rudy Chavez has had the people of New Mexico's back. If you're facing a legal issue, you want to have Rudy's experience and compassion in your corner. Call the law offices of Rudy Chavez at 505-242-5500. That's 505-242-5500, or visit rudychavezlaw.com. Contact Rudy today and make your legal problems go away.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
O'Reilly Auto Parts' new Brake Best Select Pro brand raises the bar for the best aftermarket domestic brake pads and rotors available. For vehicle-specific friction formulations, Quiet-Tech noise-canceling shims, and stainless steel hardware, choose Brake Best Select Pro. Professional-grade brakes from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Lobo fans, football season tickets are on sale now for as low as $86. That's less than $15 a game.
All right, what do we leave on the table, Amory?
Have an attractive.
So I'm just letting you know that you'll want to leave this at 40 because the next break is 5 minutes, okay?
The art light show during game.
So I definitely you're gonna have under 5. You're gonna have 5 minutes exactly. I mean, talk about the event, what's been going on, and what did we leave on the table?
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Joe Burrow's back.
Vicks VapoCool.
Hold on.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks vapors.
Your tight end.
Hawkinson got extended. Joshua Dobbs got the starting gig for QB1 for the Cardinals.
I heard they weren't releasing a starter.
O'Reilly. New Brake Best Select Pro.
Oh, he's potentially.
Yeah, they're not announcing a starter. They wanted a competitive advantage.
So funny. That's so funny.
Friction formulations, Quiet-Tech noise-canceling shims, and stainless steel hardware. Choose Brake Best Select Pro. Professional-grade brakes.
That Cooper Cup.
Yeah, we'll do Cooper Cup. You want to hit us with some more headlines? We'll just do a little potpourri, a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Take us with you. In your car, at work.
Why does it say pepper jam when there is no pepper jam?
In the bedroom. Download the KNML app in the Google
Mike is hot.
App Store. Just search KNML.
Welcome back to the program, Burke. 95.9 FM, AM 610, the Sports Animal. The program in question, of course, is 2 Men On.
Sadly, the other man is on assignment, so you get the half man today.
Well, I mean, what you lack in stature, you make up for in personality.
That is not the first
mustache.
Yeah, that is not the first time I've heard that. And now mullet.
Oh my God, that's a sexy mullet.
You
got the curls in it.
I got beautiful.
That's
curls.
what you need for a proper mullet. You gotta have the curls.
But I want to
got
say it's
this
like a
straight-
mullet yet.
I got this straight ginger hair. I rocked a mullet for a couple summers. It's just not the same if you don't have the curls.
But it's like Joe Dirt-esque.
Very. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I obviously have some very strong white trash DNA.
See,
if you can't tell from like the holes in my beard here and there, yeah,
that's just the Irish.
My family, we moved out of the trailers 3 generations ago.
Congratulations.
We're never going back.
Made
Jake.
it out the mud.
We're never going back.
Even though you're homeless currently.
Yeah, although I'm literally homeless. I am under contract for a home. That's nice.
Very happy for you.
Having an absolute ton of fun here at the Top
Oh,
Golf
went by
charity
too
event.
fast.
So Jake just went, and the 2-men-on squad is going to let Jake back on the team. So that's
They let
very
me back.
nice.
They let me
So
back on
he-
the team.
he
You had to have your warm-up swing.
Yeah, well, see, they started me off with the short game, and my short game
You
is
got 2
non-existent.
minutes.
Very Eminem-esque. He only had 1 shot, and he made it.
That's
So
all that matters.
Mom Spaghetti is in his tum-tum for
And
the
my
time
knees
being.
weak, arms are heavy.
That's excellent.
Well, this program just flew by today, and I know we only got like under 2 minutes because we have to go to break because we're talking to Josh Sushan.
I tell you what,
and handing
I
over
love
the
that
tote.
human being. Okay, who loves who more? Me and Josh Sushan, or
Mm-hmm.
you and your overpriced tight end TJ Hawkinson?
TJ Hawkinson, yeah, he agreed to a 4-year extension worth $68.5 million. That's a lot of money.
For a tight end.
That's a lot of money. Yeah, and this makes more sense too, maybe why Dalvin was like, WTF, because I know the running back isn't paid anymore either. And we lost a lot of players because we couldn't pay people. And you know, Justin Jefferson's about to get paid too, but he deserves the ridiculous amount of contract. I wasn't expecting this big of contract. I was just expecting like the huge, maybe a little contract extension. But he's a great addition to the Minnesota Vikings offense. Like, there's no doubt.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's start the controversy now. Amory, there are racial implications in this. They just discard the brother.
Because he looks like a
and
Viking.
they hand a giant bag to the guy who literally looks like a Viking.
He literally looks like our mascot. He literally looks like a Viking.
Is that
TJ
why?
Hawkinson looks like a homeless man that you got from the side of the street, and we're like, you're playing for the Vikings now.
And I hope no, he looks like a Viking. They've like cleaned him up, and they looks just like our mascot. I just hope, I hope he plays as well as he did last year. We'll see what happens. I think the Vikings are a very weird team this year. I don't know what to expect.
TJ Hawkinson looks like Travis Kelce's pool guy.
Saying Hawkinson.
What did I say?
I don't know. Hawkinson, you mean?
Hawkinson. Isn't that how you pronounce it?
I thought it was TJ Hawkinson.
TJ Hawkinson.
Well, he's from Minnesota. So, hey.
Or
the only reason why I know
it'd be Hawkinson.
The capital
No, that's
of
Boston.
Minnesota.
Confusing Boston with Minnesota.
St. Paul?
St. Paul drinks
Great place.
Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh,
We
St.
got-
Paul's a great city.
We got more lakes in my community than I got fingers and toes.
Okay, that's Canadian,
It's
by the
a
way, not
beautiful
Minnesota.
area of the
Minnesota's
country.
practically Canada.
It is. It's Canadian
all right.
South.
Minnesotans don't like
As
that.
a
Yeah,
man
so
that
are
lives 45
Bills.
minutes away from Canada.
I know.
Someone who is very far away from Canada. Friend in real life, friend of the show.
Great transition.
Thank you. That's what I do. I'm very good at this. When we get back, voice of the Isotopes, Josh Sushan joins us right here on 2 Men On, 95.9 FM, AM 610, the sports animal.
Cumulus Media is featuring
Clear.
distilleries during Spirits Week, August 28th through September 1st, where every day you've got a chance to grab an incredible sweet deal from each distillery. We're talking half-off gift certificates from Safe House Distilling Company, Town and Ranch, Red River Brewing Company and Distillery, Vara Winery and Distillery, and Albuquerque Distilling. Our state has a rich history of distilling, made even better by incorporating local ingredients like chili, herbs, and fruits to create some really unique regional flavors. New Mexico's craft spirits industry continues to grow, and our distilleries are playing a key role in shaping our local drink culture. So keep your ears open because every day this week from 9 a.m. until they sell out, you can grab a $50 gift certificate to each of our Spirits Week distilleries for just $25. One distillery every day. It's an exclusive week of sweet deals to celebrate New Mexico spirits. Listen every day for your sweet deal during Spirits Week.
Some days I cover up because of my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now I'm hitting the road with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieved 90% clearer skin at 4 months. And Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor today about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis, and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
It's the unofficial end of summer. Summer's last hurrah, Labor Day, and time to take a ride on us. School started, fall sports are underway, and fashionistas in the know will stop wearing white for whatever reason. If you're going to take a moment to honor and recognize the contribution of laborers across the country with a backyard barbecue or a night out with friends and family, please plan to not drink and drive. Take a ride on us. 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal, has partnered with Bernalillo County Department of Behavioral Health Services, Sandoval County DWI Prevention, and Glasheen Valles and Inderman Injury Lawyers to help end DWI. Open your Uber app now and under vouchers, enter the code LABOR23 in all caps. Then if you've had a bit too much celebrating, request an Uber and we'll pay up to $10 for your ride. The offer is good for the first 2,000 people who use the code between Friday, September 1 at 10 a.m. and Tuesday, September 5 at 2 a.m. Only 2 rides per person, please. Together, we can end DWI.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets with nowhere to go. I didn't think I'd survive. But I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year. For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there.
Covenant House helped me break the cycle of homelessness in my family. They gave me the love that I needed.
Over 2,000 young people will sleep safely in a Covenant House bed tonight. When youth who are experiencing homelessness have a hot meal, a safe place to sleep, medical care, and love, they can overcome heartbreaking challenges and have a brighter future.
They just really genuinely just wanted to help me succeed, and I'm succeeding. I'm a speaker, I'm an author. Covenant House really helped me and really helped mold me into the woman I am today.
If you or someone you love is asking for help, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
Hey, you're up next.
Ugh, my throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
O'Reilly Auto Parts' new Brake Best Select Pro brand raises the bar for the best aftermarket domestic brake pads and rotors available. For vehicle-specific friction formulations, Quiet-Tech noise-canceling shims, and stainless steel hardware, choose Brake Best Select Pro. Professional-grade brakes from the professional parts people at O'Reilly.
We're coming back, but I'm waiting on Josh.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Friday on the opening drive, we got college football to react to.
The phone's not working. Hold on.
Can the Broncos find a receiver? Join me, Jeff Simieta, and JJ Buck. The opening drive starts at 7 a.m.
Mike is hot.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on.
What a program, Duke City. My goodness. I can't handle this. I can't handle it at all.
It was such a good day.
By the way, I was finally outbid for the YMCA Top Golf helmet. If you want to go after the most exclusive sporting item you've ever encountered in your whole life. The co-branded YMCA and 2 Men On Super Bowl autograph.
Josh is ready.
50 autographs.
50
from all over sports, not just the NFL, not just Hollywood, not just Van and Fred. Hall of Famers Brian Urlacher, Rondé Barber, Carl Eller, current studs, Jamar Chase.
UFC legend Sugar Sean O'Malley.
The current champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
And honestly, I used to not like him, and then I've watched a lot of interviews of him the last 2 weeks, and I am his biggest fan now.
Do you feel the same way about voice of the Isotopes, Josh Sushan?
Yes. If anything, I've been a bigger Josh Sushan fan than I have ever been a Sugar Sean O'Malley
That's
fan.
a lot of shh.
Yeah.
Go to biddingforgood.com/YMCA CNM to bid on all the awesome items here that we have on the auction. Voice of the Isotopes, Josh Sushan joining us. What's happening, my guy?
Well, I'm a fan of anyone who can pronounce my name correctly or at least come close to pronouncing my name correctly. So we got that going.
What's the worst pronunciation you've ever gotten before?
Oh, I've heard a lot. I heard Suchon, Sushoni, and then the worst is stuck on.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Pause.
They're saying something without saying something there, aren't they? I think Jake Cassio.
Really jarring when you're 10 years old and you pick up the landline and they're asking for like your parents and you're like, okay.
I think young Jake Cassio here. If your name actually was Josh Sushoni, you guys would be Paisan.
Honestly, Josh, I'm gonna indoctrinate you as a honorary paisano.
What a deal!
Oh, heck yeah!
All the way from Sacktown. You just got christened over the radio waves, over the interwebs and radio waves. Honorary Italian, Josh Sushan.
Well, I did have pizza for dinner tonight and yesterday because that's what they served in the press box. So
now hold on. We don't expect for the Sacramento, whatever you are, losers or whatever, to treat you as well as they do here in Albuquerque. But the same meal and back-to-back nights, that's pathetic.
Yeah, I don't like to be that guy who's complaining about the food, especially when it's free.
Free meal.
I saw the pizza yesterday and I went, okay, cool. I haven't had pizza in a while. This is exciting. And then I saw pizza today and I was like, oh, I guess they got leftovers from yesterday. Nope. It's a different pizza company, but it's more pizza.
Okay.
Hey, honestly, I'm not complaining.
You don't choose the calendar.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I did not have pizza for lunch. That's all I have to say about that. But I appreciate their efforts and that it was warm and that it was tasty.
Well, what's for
Treat
dinner
me
for
well
tonight?
Oh, excellent question.
No, I get pizza. Pizza was
More
dinner.
pizza. More pizza. Tomorrow, calzones.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Isotopes.
I need to make sure I have a salad for lunch tomorrow.
Isotopes pitching did their job. If you're in Albuquerque and you limit the opposition to 6 runs, you did a great job. But they're at sea level now. 6 runs might not be enough.
Yeah, you look back on yesterday's game, and to me, actually, the story was walks. Tuesday, the Isotopes shut out Sacramento, but they walked 9, and that's very unusual to walk 9 and A, win a game, and B, get a shutout victory. You just can't do that on a regular basis. And then last night's game, they walked 8, but really it was when the 8 walks happened. There was 3 in a row in the 7th inning, one with the bases loaded. That tied it up. And you guys see this all the time. You walk 3 straight guys, including with the bases loaded. Now the next guy comes up there, and he's just sitting there thinking, I know he's going to throw strike 1 because he doesn't want to walk another guy in. And so he's not going to try to hit the corner. He's going to groove it. And lo and behold, that's what happens. Grand slam, and that's the ball game. And so the grand slam won it, but really it was the walks that set it up. So at sea level, you have to be aggressive. You have to trust that your guys can make the plays and that the ballpark is gonna hold it. And I thought that was the difference last night.
Do you think because of us playing a mile above sea level all the time at home, when we do go to sea level, which is a lot of opponents that we play, are we at a more of an advantage or disadvantage?
There's no question it's a disadvantage. There's absolutely no question. And I mean, this is proven with the Rockies going in and out of elevation as well. And it works both ways. And I think the underrated part about the difference is what it's like for the hitter. Because as the hitter, you're used to a curveball breaking a certain amount, a slider breaking a certain amount. Then you get to sea level, and that exact same pitch breaks more than what you're used to it breaking. So it's like your eyes are deceiving you, right? You're used to a swing path of, I see the spin on the ball, my bat needs to be here, when in reality it needs to be 6 inches lower than that. So, I mean, that's a huge thing. You know, for the pitchers, I've seen at times where, like, their curveball is breaking so much that it's breaking out of the strike zone, and it takes a while to get used to that. But even on top of that, just from a recovery standpoint, when you're at one level and then you go down to to sea level and then you go back, just the constant going in and out of elevation, that has an impact on your body from a recovery standpoint. Now, if we're being honest, this trip to Sacramento was probably not as noticeable because the boys were just in Oklahoma City.
Right.
So you went from roughly 5,200 to roughly 1,200, and now you're down to about 200. And now you've been away from the high elevation for about 9 days. So it's probably not as big of a factor right now. But once the boys get back to Albuquerque, well, now it's been 2 weeks since you've been in there, and your body has to get reacclimated again. And that's when you'll start to see the difference again.
Josh, what's going on with our boy Sean Bouchard? 2 men on is a big Bouch house here, and I think he's a major league talent, but he just really isn't rebounding from that injury like we thought he would.
Yeah, so a couple of things. Remember, he's played now 2 weeks.
Sure.
So if this was spring training, this would be about the end of spring training for him, right? When you think about, like, the number of at-bats that he has right now and, you know, where you would normally be at the start of the season. He did hit a home run Tuesday. I thought that was really good for his self-confidence. You know, it's always important to see the first one go over the fence. What I have liked about Bouchard is that he's actually walking a lot. And I think that's an underrated thing when you're coming back from an injury, that your eyesight is there, that you're not swinging at everything because you're trying to make up for 4 months of lack of production, or you're trying to do it all at once. And I think that nowadays, plate discipline has never been more important, especially when you have a computerized strike zone. I think you really, really need to know the strike zone. So I think it's good that he's drawing those walks. I'm sure he's frustrated that he's not hitting for the power or for the average that he normally does. It's going to happen. It's probably going to happen very soon, because I agree with you. He's not just a major leaguer. He's a guy who can spend 10 years.
1 minute till music.
I just hope that he doesn't get frustrated, because, again, it's kind of like the final week of spring training for him based on the number of at-bats he's got. And, you know, I hope that he just remembers, hey, you got 3.5 weeks left in the season. It's not like anything major is expected of you. Just get your timing back and just be able to go into the offseason where it's a normal offseason for you, so that he can come out and be a really productive player next year.
Isotopes, 3 games out of second place, 5 games out of first place, running out of time. But I feel like this is the roster that can get it done. Do you have a feeling that they got the momentum to push them to the end?
Yeah, you know, I feel like this is a crucial time, because you can't fall any further back, right? You need to see progress. And the other thing to keep in mind is that Round Rock has the tiebreak advantage.
Right.
So the Isotopes are 5 games out, but they're 6 games out because of the tiebreak advantage. So you got to go on a huge run here. You can't just win 4 out of 6. You got to win 5 out of 6 and then win 5 out of 6 as well.
Over and over again. Sushan, who's on the pregame?
Jerry Weinstein, legendary baseball lifer, 5 decades in the sport. He's a Rocky special assistant. He's in town. He's always a great interview.
Thank you so much, Sush. Have a great call tonight. We'll be talking to you tomorrow.
Let's go, Topes.
All right, thanks, guys.
Young Jake Cassio, thank you for joining the program.
Thank you. Hi,
Marie Castillo, you crushed it once again. Thanks for Top Golf Pro, Kevin Schott. Thanks to Wendy Dietz. Thank you to Jacques Tourney, also of the YMCA. Thanks for being a great support of the YMCA and Albuquerque and surrounding areas. You be safe out there, Albuquerque. We love you, and see you tomorrow, Burke.
So clear. Great job, guys. See you later.
Sports Animal. Every Friday before